in the game.
Remember that white?
Nice. What is going on, people? It is E3 weekend, and I am proud to be giving you a live reaction here with the Next Podcast crew and our official Rookie of the Year. I'm excited, guys. There's a game that they're going to be showing today called Anthem that I really want to see what's going on with. But we got to do the intro. So first up, that gaming reporting assassin himself, straight with the laser beams, Predator!
Yo, what's up, man? I'm ready for this show to start. I know we only got about 12 minutes before everything pops off, so I'll keep this really short and sweet. So let's get going.
Yeah, nice. And of course, you know, the Next Podcast would not be complete without this man, our most full-time, part-time panelist. It is time to stand up, show that respect, kiss that ring, the Don!
Hey guys, I would also accept the most consistent, inconsistent member of the podcast as well. E3 was all about, I literally was moments away from not showing up on this podcast, a day or two ago. I was in LA, walked through the convention center, had a meeting, and then I was out before the hectic craziness started. So I'm excited to actually have a better seat and just get a better view of everything watching at home. So
Nice.
Don, and when I said most full-time, part-time, it's because of the story of how you became a regular on the show. You know, we've shared it a lot with a lot of people. So
yeah, it's definitely one of those things that was unexpected. It's been good. Genuinely, it's been good, and it has helped me out in my career. So I'm always thankful to both Bot and the rest of the crew and everyone else who's giving me a chance. So for sure.
Nice. And of course, like I said, we have a Rookie of the Year. This guy has gone in on Destiny 2 with me like a champ. I'm saying, you guys gotta, if you're playing Destiny 2, you gotta get him on your friends list. He will have your back like nobody else I've ever seen. And of course, he has his own YouTube channel as well. My brother Nox!
Hey, what's good, man? What's good, everybody, man? I'm glad to be here, bro. I appreciate Xbox, looking out for the kid, throwing me a little bone, man, letting me rock out with the Dawn and with Predator, man. And I'm excited to do this, man. So let's get right into it, fellas.
Wait, is Nox the guy that tried to get me to play Destiny again?
That's the guy.
All right, I won't hold that against you. Seems
All right, kick him out.
Cool. But get ready to hang up that Destiny hat because Anthem is coming.
Oh no!
And you know what? I'm not even gonna lie, brother. That's what I'm excited for. That's what I want to see is some Anthem, bro. I'm hyped, but Forsaken is dropping soon, bro.
Yeah, I know, right, dude?
That's true. It's gonna be a hell of a week, and then you're gonna want.
Technically until 2019 though, so we got a little time with Forsaken and stuff like that. All I know is, we get to this time of year, we start seeing a bunch of games, we start seeing a couple surprises here and there. Before you know it, your wallet starts crying because it knows it's going to be absolutely empty, going into next year or whatnot. But guys, with you saying that, I really want to get in. We got about 9.5 minutes before the show starts. I'm gonna go with Predator first. Predator, let me know, real quickly, what you're looking forward to seeing from the show, and then also, what do you expect to see? Anything crazy, man?
First of all, man, let me shout out to everybody in the chat. My boy Blam is out there. Long time to talk. I went through today, this morning. Every day we have a I guess a briefing or whatever I'm gonna go through in the morning and just kind of drop my little leak. So I dropped the one for EA this not leaks, but this is my predictions anyway. So I dropped mine this morning, and of course, you know, we're gonna get Madden and FIFA. They're the regular suspects. I'm expecting to see a lot of Anthem stuff, a lot of Battlefield 5 stuff. Maybe something on Star Wars, Unravel 2, which I actually predicted right before I saw the leak drop today. Some Sims, maybe Need for Speed, and I'm expecting a Plants vs. Zombies 3.
Yo, when it comes to Need for Speed, I was a big fan of that when they first started off. Lately, though, even when they tried to kind of almost like redo Underground a couple of years back, it never really like caught on. Do you think that they're going to show something that might grab those Need for Speed fans and get them to really bring that franchise back up to what it used to be?
Man, I don't know. I've never been a Need for Speed guy. Like once I got into Forza, man, that was it for me. So, and then I kind of branched out to the Horizon series a little bit. But I don't know, man. Like I've never been able to get into that series. I've got friends who play it, but when did the last one come out last year?
Yeah,
Payback.
That Underground or Payback, whatever one they did. Like,
yeah, it's the one where they had that whole cinematic like intro of jumping on a moving semi or whatever. It petered out. Like it was exciting to watch the trailer, and then people played it, and then no one really talked about it. So
yeah, not really interested anyway. Like I said, I put it on my list because I haven't really talked about it in a while. Plants vs. Zombies is going to be if they decide to come out with a part 3. My kids love that game. I'm expecting them to put a battle royale mode in that, to be honest with you. And then my biggest like surprises will be a Dragon Age, Crisis 4, or Dead Space 4 teaser.
Ooh, Crisis 4. Dude, I've seen your gameplay on next podcast when it comes to Crisis. I want to see them drop another Crisis just to see like more new gameplay coming from Predator, because that would be a game that you would think about picking up like right off the bat, right?
Yep, but I still lose, so it doesn't matter.
And I still lose.
Wait, people vote for Predator?
No. I vote for myself.
People do vote for Pred, though. Pred does have a following over here. But,
I just give him a hard time.
K-Mega sends out Western Union checks for 35 cents to everybody who votes for him. And for some rhyme or reason, that's...
He's like the Egg McMahon of Oklahoma, is that what you're trying to say?
Well,
hey, Mel said turn your mic up.
Turn my mic up? My mic's
always
your mic
low,
low, man. My mic's always low. Hold on, let me get in.
Yeah, that's always the case too when we do these streams. The live reacts.
All right, maybe if I get closer to the microphone, we'll be good.
Get personal.
Put it in your mouth.
Oh wow! No. Yo,
that
Knox,
is way too personal.
Knox, I gotta ask you, man. When it comes to EA, I know you're a Destiny 2 fan. I know you're a serious gamer, man. What are you excited to see from today's conference, and what do you think you're gonna see, man?
Well, look, man. Pred pretty much already hit everything on the head as far as I'm concerned. Like what I'm really excited about and looking forward to seeing some new details on is definitely Anthem. I think all of us here can agree on that. My children do enjoy the Plants vs. Zombie games, so I would like to see something, man. And something new with Dead Space, bro. That's crazy.
Nice, man. It's funny. I'm a big NBA fan, and I like the 2K series. Now I know EA, kind of threw it back into the mix, going with I believe it was NBA Live 18. Does anybody on the panel think that they're ever going to become relevant in kind of like being that rival to the 2K series at all? Anybody?
I mean, look, man. I don't know, bro. Like, anything is possible, but right now, 2K just they
killing it.
They just got it hands down, bro. Like, yeah, when it comes to that, they set the bar. But EA was the shit. NBA Live was what was good for many years, bro. So it could definitely happen.
Back in the day, man, and then all of a sudden it fell off a cliff. Like I don't know, either that or it's just that 2K just became that much better, and they just really couldn't keep up to the point where they stopped making 2K for like a year or two, man. I mean, Live for like a year or two.
You know, but what I would like to see them bring back is MVP baseball. That was like my favorite series, and the show needs some competition, and we definitely need like a baseball game that could be on the Xbox and other platforms. You know, because the show pretty much got a stranglehold on the baseball game genre. So MVP is something that I would love to see come back.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely agree with you when it comes to, you know, a baseball game out there. Now, granted, 2K was in their last generation with the 360, but for some rhyme or reason, those games didn't sell. But they're definitely I hate when there's a monopoly on sports games. When it comes to Madden and stuff like that, I hate to see. I hate to see that go down. I always feel like there needs to be competition, especially with sports titles. So that would be awesome if they bring a baseball. What?
Come on, sports titles, dude. Jeez.
Sports.
Dude, we're
like
checking
sports,
out the
man.
EA
I'm from West
conference,
Texas. We gotta play sports in here. Can we get a fight night? Can we get a fight night?
No, we can't.
Yeah, like
boxing
at least
games
give us
never
a
sold
fight
well.
night.
Like they haven't sold well for years, dude.
They haven't had one in years.
That'd be nice too, bro.
Like Escape 4, give us that, dude. Come on.
Oh, you heard those rumors, right?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
brother man.
dude, you know me. I'm all in, dude. If they give us Escape 4, dude.
All right. Well, what? For people who don't know, this is Dark Goldblum, aka the Angry Otter. Yes, he is a next podcast panelist. He was he's been running on K Mega Time, so he was a little bit late. Yo,
it kind of, you know, when K Mega's not here, it kind of, you know, happens, you know.
All right, we got less than 2.5 minutes here, so
It's not that K-Mega's late. He's just always lost.
guys,
He's probably listening right now.
I have lost control completely. People.
No, I'm serious. I'm
Here
looking
we go.
forward to the stream. I'm looking for a man that's completely lost, like walking into a wall.
Bright yellow carrying lotion. We already went through this. Guys, we have about 2 minutes. So, yo, Dark, you have a minute to tell people what you're looking forward to from this conference and what you're expecting. And then the other minute is going to the Don. And then we are going basically live to the show. Well, I'll crank up the volume and we'll hear what they have to offer.
Well, yeah, dude, I'm excited to see, you know, hopefully we'll see a Dragon Age, a new Dragon Age. That would be awesome. Skate 4, you know, that, I mean, I hear the rumors, I hear, you know, the buzz. I'm all in on that. You know, I want to see a new IP from them too. You know, I want to see something that we haven't seen yet. You know, I'm sure it'll probably be something somewhere along the lines of, you know, maybe a battle royale. Probably. I'm not really interested in it, but I mean, is at least, you know, maybe I'll give it a chance. I don't know. You know, I've been kind of, you know, jonesing to play some PUBG, you know, for a minute, so I don't know, you know. It's just gonna, you know, it's gonna be an interesting show. I think it'll be fun.
All right, time's up. Don, hit it.
What am I doing?
You're saying? Oh my goodness. What are you looking forward to from this show, and what do you think you're gonna see, man?
Okay, so we're looking for Hidden Dragons. Is that Dragon Age? Is that what we're talking about?
Hidden Dragon.
No, I'm looking forward to the Anthem blowout. I'm really looking forward to the Anthem blowout.
So you're predicting blowout, like it's going to be insane.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. It is. It, you know, here's the thing. Look at the team that made I don't know how to describe it. You know the team behind Anthem, right? And you know the last Mass Effect game. The last Mass Effect game didn't really hit the mark what people expect from BioWare, right?
Yeah.
Like what they thought. I have a feeling this is going to meet the expectations of what people really were looking for in a BioWare game, what they were expecting from a next generation BioWare game, and probably superseding it. To be honest with you.
Let's see if their intro. Let's see if their intro is better than mine. It's looking better already, guys. I don't know. That's why they haven't hired me yet. But the live reaction is going down. The conference is on. Let's see what they got. And I gotta put my sound up here.
Oh, there you go.
They going 3D?
Yeah, you saw that?
Yo!
It's AR.
Ooh.
All right, everybody in the chat, please let me know how the sound is coming from the show itself compared to our voices. I'll try to make any adjustments.
And while you might recognize me from the gaming community,
that 3D is wicked.
Around here. So this year, EA wanted to change things up because they know that I'm both a gamer and a fan. So they invited me to come and host the show. And I think this year is going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready because we're about to kick the press conference off. But before we do that, EA Play
they played us.
just
They
a show
didn't
you're
kick the
about
press
to watch.
conference off yet.
Right behind
my batteries are low, people.
A fan fest outside, and it is huge this year. It's a full 3-day gaming festival where thousands of gamers can come and play games for free. Now, inside the theater here, there are hundreds of community members from all over the world who are going to be capturing, streaming, and getting their first impressions of the games that we're going to be showing off here today.
They see us, people.
Reveals, of course. We're going to kick things off with a look at Battlefield 5 multiplayer. Now, I know Trevor Noah gave you the first look. Yeah, we can clap it up. Last month, but we've got some new stuff to show you today. Then we're going to move on to FIFA 19, and boy, do they have some big news, you guys. Any World Cup fans?
You guys excited for FIFA?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
I actually like soccer. I'm one of those people. I like that as a sport. So.
You know, it's one of those sports like a mom takes her child that can barely walk and puts him in a field and tells him to just kick a ball around. That's what sport is. And then it grows into an adult thing somehow.
I'm not big into the soccer games. I know they got their following and their awesome games. Not my particular.
He's like, not my cup of tea, man. All right, so we're going straight with Battlefield.
Battlefield, yeah.
I'm sure they'll come back this couple of times.
Which, let's be honest, on the reveal, they didn't really show anything besides the trailer in terms of the actual game.
it was like a trailer of just like a bunch of things that they wanted to show off for the game, but it didn't really work out so well.
We're gonna have teases for trailers, and then we're gonna have teases for teases.
Yeah, probably.
Hi.
Right, it's time to kick this thing off.
Hey guys, do me a favor. If I ever smile on a stage like this, just slap me. I just want to be stone cold.
When Don has his
giving
game
us the
up on
permission,
stage,
then
he'll
yes,
be like,
I will definitely fly over to Utah and slap you.
No, I'll be in LA, so you can just.
Oh, okay. Good.
Bye.
Yo, shout out to the almost 50 people watching now. If you could do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button for us. Share this out on the social media you like to hang out, the most. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys for hanging out with the next podcast.
Dive and smash through windows to surprise your
Sir, sir.
Where previously defenses were stationary, you will now be able to move these weapons around.
Oh, you can move them. Oh no!
And our renowned destruction system is back and more
Nice.
impactful.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well.
Wait, you get to go mud trucking?
Yeah.
Mud Runners is in Battlefield, guaranteed day one buy.
Yeah, destruction.
Dang, dude.
As part of our portrayal of the Second World War.
Dude, you can hitch heavy artillery and bring it with you.
Yes, Mud Runners.
Dude, can you imagine if you could do that to the tank? Have somebody shooting in the front with the tank and back with heavy artillery?
Or you just hook up to him and drag the enemy's tank off the field.
That destruction was looking crazy.
Mooch right now is like scratching his forearm, just like too much. I can't handle it.
Chaos field.
Buildings coming down on top of me.
Brutality of war. We started off by an exclusive look at the Nordlys war story over at the Xbox briefing tomorrow.
Ooh, we're getting exclusive.
Something not to miss tomorrow. So, our launch in October is just the beginning.
Ooh.
We'll all go
Where to go,
on
Tempest?
an expanding
This
journey
one online.
to a second world war. No loot boxes.
You know why that's exclusive look? I bet you it's that the cloud compute stuff. I don't think that type of destruction on that's going to be.
Well, they said the story they're gonna share.
Oh, is it a story?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Because it's pretty hard to believe they're doing all that destruction and it's not canned. You know what I mean?
Yeah, guys, in the chat, I am watching it off of Twitch right now because they have the most stable streaming, in my opinion, at least in my household.
At least in the third world countries like the East Coast.
Oh!
Wow.
Hey, on the East Coast, our lakes aren't filled with salt, okay?
Yeah, that's right. That's where we put all our fans.
So with that, it's time to show you what makes Battlefield so special. It's the unmatched intensity of our multiplayer sandbox.
I think the guy on the left, I think he looks like the Don's like cousin. I think he's
How do you know what my cousins look like? It's really disturbing me.
It's called the dark web.
Well, they try to bring a little bit of light to the dark web, right?
Here we go.
Oh, they made fun of their last E3 because it has music this time. Gotcha. But it's a joke from a year ago, so no one knows what they're doing.
Aurora.
Yeah, right.
That's one thing, man. The Battlefield games are always impressive. Visual front.
Dude, they always look so great in like the trailers and stuff, and then when you get into the game, there's people flying their planes into people on the ground and stuff. It gets crazy. Like, they look strategic here and now. You get into the game, and something's going to land on your head.
That's why you gotta look up.
Look around, look around.
It's a game based on the Sir Isaac Newton principle.
Oh my god.
Has gravity.
Watch out for
dude.
the apple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that looked pretty right there. Hey, it's Death Stranding. No, never mind.
Oh man, who wears wool
Wow.
gloves in ice water? That makes no sense at all.
He said Death Stranding.
Yo, it was the water. That's like when you die in Death Stranding, you get like put to the bottom of the ocean. It's weird.
Well, then you end up with babies in your throats.
It comes out your butthole.
No, I didn't go there. That's rancid, man. Don't go there, man.
There's rumors, dude. There's rumors.
There's rumors that that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope not.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Ooh.
FIFA.
It's in-game footage.
I never care about FIFA.
That's looking pretty.
I agree. It looked great though.
I think they got to keep up this tempo though. Like, this started kind of draggy, in my opinion, with all the talking. They got to keep this tempo going though.
This is like nothing against the game itself that they made, but like, here's the thing: is if a sport has more than one name for it, then I don't even give it the time of day.
Stop being a hater on football. This is real football. Right
No,
here.
this is soccer.
No, this
See,
is
that's
real
the problem.
football.
That's the problem. That's why not the whole world likes it.
That's a total American thing to say, dude. Soccer.
Yes. The land of the free.
The home of the brave.
Yeah, exactly. The birthplace of the mullet in sleeveless T-shirts.
What's up with that chair setup, Ben?
What do you want, Lazy Boys?
Yeah.
You talking about the wedding? The wedding?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
right.
Like, it's like a wedding type look to that, man. I'm not used to that. Yo.
I think they this is like in a giant tent. At least it looks like it.
Europeans.
That's the UEFA Champions League, the pinnacle of club football. Where the world's
Dude, I would
best
love to
clubs
drink beer
Hans
from that
Zimmer?
cup.
icons of the game. like
Hans
Euro,
Zimmer helped with the trailer. It's awesome.
It's funny you say that. I'm drinking from a Viking horn right now.
Oh boy.
And a special thanks to the legendary
That's nice. That's nice. I got my mug.
He's going by his heritage.
Thank you, Jack
Yeah.
Purchase. Jack Purchase in the chat. He is with me. this is
I love that
awesome
name,
sport,
Jack
bro.
Purchase.
No, you can like the sport all you want, but I don't know what you're talking about because it's got two names.
It's the sport where you can buy ribs in the stands. Okay.
Do they do that?
I don't know. I was just trying to cater to you.
You almost
man.
had me when you buy ribs in the stand. I'm like, wait, maybe they're onto something here.
Not only can you buy ribs in the stand, but you could possibly get murdered in those stands
That is,
too,
that,
bro.
that
It's
is
the,
also true.
it's the most violent.
They're pretty fun,
fans.
aren't they?
Yeah, they don't play, bro.
I'll tell you what, though, if they serve like meat on a stick, just more meats on sticks, I'm there. I can be converted.
I'm trying to hear what you're saying here.
And all that's just the beginning.
Oh.
As you know, the heart and soul of
A lot of live streaming stuff.
And this year, we're giving you the tools to control the pitch in every moment, from your tactical approach to the match.
Dude, I won't live stream FIFA just because I am trash at this game.
But well, you know the live stream championship stuff they're talking about right now. You know, like a lot of this is happening obviously in gaming, and they just had the Forza Cup not too long ago, and I got sucked in for like another 3 or 4 hours of watching that on accident. Actually, it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
So I can see somebody that likes the sport actually wanted to watch it.
And also, of course, we're extremely excited.
Still talking about FIFA?
Sports.
Dude, this is like the Minecraft for EA right now. You know what I'm saying? You got to
cover it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is. It's more popular than Madden, isn't it?
You know, growing up.
Tim Moss in the chat said, "Glad they're getting FIFA over with at the beginning of this."
Right? Yeah, I mean, you know, sports, so who cares?
It's in the game.
It's in the game.
Dude, in high school, man, I played football, I played basketball, I ran cross country, I did weightlifting. I guess you could say I was almost a jock, man. If it wasn't for my membership to the chess club.
So you were a douche then?
No, I was also a part of the chess club as well.
No, he's a triathlete.
He's like, I was part of the cool kids, guys. No, you weren't.
Sports.
It's in the game.
Oh, my brother Sub-Zero is in the chat. What is up, man?
What's up, Sub-Zero?
Oh, Sub! I know that guy. He needs to not be a stranger on Xbox Live.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, you gotta play some Destiny 2, man. Come on.
What people? No, you're the only one playing that, aren't you?
That is not
No,
Knox.
we're all playing that. We're all playing that.
Get him,
Let's
Knox.
go.
Okay,
I'm
so
playing
2.
Even though I'm not gonna lie, we set up that raid that everybody canceled on, but that'll be for a different day.
Okay, so you do jumping jacks in the game.
Yeah, that did not look good, dude.
They're doing that whole I believe thing.
FIFA 18 players are loving the World Cup experience so far. But we don't want to stop there. We want to invite everyone
trial.
to come and join the celebration. So I'm pleased to announce that for a limited time, FIFA 18...
That guy has the raddest name. I just don't know if I should say it out loud on our chat.
Swollen biscuits.
Oh, I'm gonna be trying that.
Swollen biscuits?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just gonna
man.
call them biscuits. What's up, biscuits?
Right now, you can download it, the free trial right now. Yo, there's gonna be some football in my gameplay next Saturday.
Wait. So the demo at E3 is playable?
It's not football, it's football.
Listen, the game that's playable at E3 is playable right now.
Yeah.
Huh. It's almost like I said I wanted that a week and a half ago to 2 weeks ago.
Did you say that? I don't remember that, Don.
Yeah. I don't.
The only thing I remember is
I
that
was shooting
if
from
you
the
get
hip
on the EA stage.
I didn't know anything. I was just shooting from the hip. I had no idea they were going to do that.
A Soccer Cars FIFA crossover. How would that? I don't even know how that would work, man.
Are they doing that?
No, somebody.
Did I miss something?
Mary Films said that in the chat. They should do a Soccer Cars and FIFA crossover. I'm like, As soon as you touch the car, it flips and starts like
oh, my leg.
I was thinking more of like soccer player versus cars.
They have it on Forza. Isn't that a game mode in Forza?
Yeah, it's been around for a while.
League and the World Cup and so much other greatness to FIFA this year. We can't wait
All right.
for you to experience it all. We've got so much to
God damn, we're still talking about soccer?
but I want to welcome you.
The dude's wearing a tactical sweater.
It's our third EA Play and our second one in Hollywood.
No, Cucumber, I like American football as well. But let's just be honest. There's only a couple times in American football that the foot actually touches the ball. All right?
Yeah, but it doesn't have an identity problem. It calls itself one name.
God, you crazy, man. I can't keep up with you, dude.
As consumers, watching movies,
Because I'm drinking out of a Viking horn.
listening to music,
It's unfair advantage.
has never been easier.
Oh my gosh.
And we believe that disruption
Yes.
is going to have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years. And so over the last couple of weeks, you will have seen that we announced a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend our pioneering into this cloud gaming world.
Oh, we're talking cloud gaming, people. It doesn't exist.
Extending the experiences they already play in our partner
Don't let anybody at Sony put any of this footage up. They'll blur out that 360 controller. So,
but for everyone, it's going to mean playing games anywhere, anytime.
That's awesome.
So this week we've got a tech demo run. All of our games streaming in HD from the cloud to multiple devices that you'll be able to try out for yourselves. Now it's not quite ready for full market prime time yet, but it is a promise of what we hope to bring you in the future. The second
But I heard that was like 10, 15 years down the line.
We started subscription a number of years ago. And
No, yeah, I mean, you can stream like with the servers in the same room.
Oh, true that. All right.
It's showing they're investing in the technology now.
So 3 things you need to know about it. Origin Access Premier will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL. Back on the PC for the
This is their streaming service for Origin.
Ooh, nice.
Then FIFA 19.
Oh, Madden on PC.
And of course Anthem. And there'll be
speaking of Anthem, why don't you speak about Anthem?
Get access to the vault.
Hey, they gotta take their time, dude. They can't blow their load in like 1 second.
I still have not learned that whole theory.
That's a little later in the year, but if you want to get started right
Did
now,
Bot just call himself a Minuteman?
Hey,
because you're
subscription. Come in and play a free
Hey,
trial
I
of Origin
get mine.
Access, our base subscription this weekend. Thank you and have a great show.
One membership.
Latest PC games. Play them first. Whoa.
Nice. We got Anthem. Oh.
I like how they put that Titanfall in there.
Right?
So, what are they trying to do with this Origin Access?
Yo, I love Abzu. My bad, dude, but Abzu is a great game.
No, what they're trying to do with Origin Access is reach a wider audience of gamers. That's the whole idea of streaming.
2 billion.
No, yeah, I get that, but are they trying to do like a Steam type of thing with streaming in it as well? Like,
well, Origin's always been Steam, so it's just it's like an additional level of Origin Access.
because I saw Batman on there.
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling
great. I love this.
Titanfall.
I mean,
someone's super excited
yeah, I was
about
kind of
that on
busy.
PC, right?
He does not seem happy. He's like, I love this stuff.
So, you guys may have seen that Vince was tweeting yesterday, and
he needs to start sipping out of that Viking horn. Oh, come on, man.
Let's get right to it.
That guy behind the guy talking looks high. Looks incredibly high right now.
He looks paranoid. He's all like, I don't know what to do.
We wanted to bring a little tidbit, so we've been working with Lucas.
It's Vincent Pella, by the way. Bot.
The name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game
guy?
will be, and we're gonna
Yeah.
I'm not,
Talking.
I am not good with
You guys
names,
got any
okay?
guesses? I bet you
I'm
the,
not.
the internet is going wild right now.
I hope so. So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah. So it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So does that mean I get to like hold a lightsaber?
Yes.
You'll be playing a Jedi.
You got anything else?
Well, it takes place during the dark
First off,
side.
I'm hearing the voice and seeing his movements like at different paces right now. So
So it fits, is what you're trying to say.
yeah, it exaggerates everything even more.
Which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
I think Vince might be high.
Between 3 and 4? That sounds like a nice
Yeah.
time.
No, he's chill.
You're a little puffy there. There's a little puffiness there.
It's a dark time.
Dude, everyone's puffy at E3.
Bad time. Does that mean it's gonna just
No one
be
gets
all
any sleep.
All you smell is onions and old bratwurst.
Oh my gosh, that'd be way
people are
better
not
smell than what
like
it actually
play-
smells like at
play
E3.
the game.
It will
You
be
put a bunch of humans like
holiday
in a closed
next
environment,
year,
it just smells bad.
Hawkeye in the back.
Sorry to dash
He's like, he's like doing the stranger danger. I don't know what he's doing.
He's creeping, dude.
He's trying to give the deep stare to the Don right now.
It is like he's making eye contact with me.
We do have a little bit more news on Star Wars, so I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
What you gotta say?
Cool.
Yeah, what DLC they drop?
Next year.
Hello there. My name is Dennis. I work at DICE in Stockholm on Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm really happy.
In my opinion,
No,
the
you didn't
Jedi
get
are
it
evil.
right.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit.
Yo, this is
So, we
just
launched our game
for humor
in
right
November
now.
last
I'm waiting
year,
for a
and
bird to fly
clearly
out of
didn't
his
get
hair.
it quite right.
I hate sand.
Coming
He
out
looks like
the
that guy that does those old paintings back in the day, like in the 70s.
Bob Ross?
Bob
Yeah,
Ross.
Bob Ross. Oh man.
It's like a Paul Bunyan Bob Ross is what you're trying to say?
Yeah, he really does look like him too.
Oh shoot. Bob Ross. Oh shoot. Lumberjack Bob Ross.
All right, how
How
many people on the panel and in the chat? How many of you guys play Star Wars Battlefront 2?
Not at all.
Not at all. Do you have it?
Nope.
I
refused to buy it.
The most popular update of the game, and the
They're too
team
freaking
loves
cute.
building Ewok Hunt. So, as you might know,
I heard Ewoks got their own martial arts.
on solo season with content from
Is
the
it a lot of
movie
kicking
coming
though?
next
Because it
week.
doesn't look like it would be a lot of kicking.
It's like a lot of swinging from vines and like a really crazy windmill.
It features
Really?
one of our favorite modes, extraction. Looking forward
I
to
mean,
it.
Battlefront is a beautiful game, but they just don't have anything that I'm like interested in.
So you don't like laser swords or blasters or flying through space?
No, I love Star Wars, dude. I
You
just
have
don't.
no
I
soul?
just don't. I don't like the Battlefront game. It's just not.
I got to agree. I have to agree, and I'm a big Star Wars fan, and
Yeah.
I really tried to get into the Battlefront game, but I just couldn't.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. It felt weird.
I mean, I wouldn't mind playing the story though. I mean, like I heard it's not that bad, but
The only thing that's down about this is I don't like the new Han. I'll be honest with you.
A certain era that features a very
I can agree with that.
Yeah, I saw the movie. The movie was all right, but the Han didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
Oh,
was a hard-
they're going Clone Wars.
They did Clone Wars in the game already.
It's like going deep
The
into
kid
it.
that played Lando was excellent though. What's his? I'm forgetting his
Oh,
name right now.
Donald
I
Glover.
know you're talking Donald Glover.
Yes,
Yeah, he was
yeah,
awesome.
bro. Yeah, he killed it, bro. He really he embodied Billy D right there, bro. He was
Man.
young Billy D for real, bro. Yeah,
Man,
he
the
killed it.
very beginning, like where
Yo, shout out to Swollen Biscuits in the chat. He's like, I'll play if I could get to shoot Ewoks. He's like, I'll pay real money for that. Oh.
Finally making his debut in Battlefront.
How could you do that? They're gonna bat their eyes at you and they're gonna look all cute and you're gonna be like, I can't do it.
Hey, so Bot, you may know this. So near the East Coast, apparently there's somewhere where you can go hunt Canadian
Oh, they're
geese.
going full on Clone Wars. All right.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin
I guess that's
Skywalker.
kind of cool.
There's not a lot of claps going on for this right now, though.
Extremely excited
right.
building all of these cool things.
It's Star Wars.
EA and DICE are committed to Battlefront.
That's sad.
We had a rough start, but I really think that this game has a bright future. Thank you very much for playing the game, providing us with your feedback, talking to us. Together, we'll make this
now Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to come straight out of his hair.
There would be no
just like with a lightsaber now. Oh man.
Give him a haircut right on stage, and that's it.
Oh, that'd be great.
I do want to see a young Yoda.
Unravel 2.
I mean, we can make fun of his hair, but a lot of people are not fortunate enough to have hair like him.
Right.
That is true. Mine's running away quickly.
It's running away? Is it just sliding down your back?
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like everybody on this.
Hey, this ain't Star Wars.
Except for myself.
No, I'm watching this. Unravel was freaking cool.
This is not Star Wars.
No, it is. This is DLC for Star Wars.
I hope they bring that guy back on the stage and never cried last time.
Aww! Come on, he was.
Wilson!
He was excited.
Wilson!
He's excited, man.
Wait, how can you can't drown Yarny? You just soak up all the water. He's Yarn.
Is that him?
Yarn is like the closest thing to indestructibleness of Corduroy.
Oh, they brought him back. Is he gonna cry? This is the guy that cried. His nails are painted yellow. What the fuck?
And his hand is blue. As well.
And the bonds between people. In our new game, we tear that bond up.
Is this the same guy from last year?
Yarny grew a horn in the middle of his head.
Including your spark.
Oh, a penis.
Oh, you didn't have that before?
No, it's only two. Like ears.
So he's got more yarn now.
Oh, co-op?
Yeah, looks like it.
And your spark is rekindled.
You guys must be behind in the
we are, so you
stream because.
To Unravel 2.
Oh, they actually spelled out the 2.
It's the game about fresh start.
Refresh my page. I gotta catch up.
Yeah, watch it on Twitch, dude. You'll be way better.
I am on Twitch.
Twitch. You watch it on Twitch.
Twitch is.
I am watching it on Twitch.
Shut up, man.
Well, maybe that's why the West Coast is the best coast, dude.
Yarny,
you know.
Well, it's a coast.
We're in the East. We're here in the East. I'm watching it before. I'm getting it before all of you guys. Actually.
Man, you're a colonial.
Dakota is pumped. He's like, "Yay, more yarn games!" And I'm sure 110% that's not sarcasm.
It's quite different from the first.
I feel like it might be.
I'm actually going to enjoy play this game. I thought the first one was pretty good.
Listen, guys, I didn't even know the first one existed. So this is part 2.
You should, but seriously, you should check it out though. Like it's not like a.
If you have EA access, you can play it for free. So.
Yeah, I played like a beta version of it on my PC, so I haven't got a chance to play the official game all the way through. But what I played was really good.
With the Xbox controller too.
Hey, blur his hands.
Blur it out.
They just merged together.
That's awesome.
They just merged together, right?
Yeah.
There we are.
He's obviously playing on PC.
You can't merge together without a license. Okay.
So when you're playing it by yourself,
whoa!
You can essentially
the visuals are nice though. Can't even.
Fast-paced segments.
This went 1984 on everybody.
And we actually tried to include a bit.
I do like that Yarny's not doesn't have a string following him behind.
Yeah.
You see that the chickens are evil, man. Chickens are evil.
Chicken.
Damn. Wait, chicken.
Is that when the chicken chaser? The chicken is chasing instead of being chased. Is that what's going on here?
Chicken chaser.
Oh, it's a turkey. Oh, don't mess with turkeys, man. They'll mess you up. They'll mess you up.
Yeah.
I thought we were working against a chicken, but we're talking about turkey? Hell no.
Rain, are you trying to say this is Detroit DLC? I'm not sure where you're going with this, sir. Again, huge shout out to everybody who's hanging out with us. I hope you're enjoying the conference. I think the banter might be helping you guys because it slows to a crawl sometimes.
It does.
Playing it safely now.
I mean, that's how these are, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're showing gameplay of this right now, so I mean, it's like,
That's looking
you know.
cool.
I'll catch you.
I mean,
Listen, I'm not gonna lie, but I just did say that I never even heard of this franchise, but this piqued my interest. Just watching this little gameplay
This
right
game
here.
is going
Really.
to fracture some friendships, though.
I haven't played the first one, but I kind of want to play it.
Yeah,
now.
this is the divorce maker right here.
Yeah.
The divorce maker.
This is gonna ruin people's relationships.
Once the game comes out, we're gonna hear like 6 months later that Don got a divorce.
Look at that turkey! That turkey rolled up on the blue yarn guy.
Man,
I told you, I jump, I swing you, then you swing me.
All they need now is coins. It would be just like Sonic.
Man, the only other game that's ruined a friendship for me is the original Contra, where you would jump that one level and then kill the other dude. I was always the jerk that would go really fast and kill my co-op partner.
You're distracting the turkey. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Oh.
It looks like a chicken turkey, though. It's weird.
No, dude.
It's a turkey.
I want to smoke that thing over some applewood.
I'm telling you, right?
It looks kind of shiny.
So that's a quick little look at
the slow motion right before they get ate.
Oh, you can't show Yarny getting eaten. This guy would start bawling.
Is this guy about to cry right now? Is Pride about to get his wish?
Is that the same guy from last year?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
It's totally different.
Does he have some circulation issues? What's
Oh! He was about to. He walked off.
A Smurf exploded in his hand.
It's terrible that I
just want to thank everybody.
Oh, I gotta get a close-up look at that. That might be that Indian, you know that artwork
Hi,
that
guys.
they paint on the woman's hand or whatnot?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I forgot what it's called, man.
Are you talking about henna?
Henna! There we go. Henna, Montana. Exactly.
I like this. I think I might actually pick this up when it comes out.
Are you gonna get the limited edition for $80, sir?
No.
This is pretty cool. Dark, if I can find some way to get this game without possibly spending the money, I'll co-op with you.
Well, hopefully, what will happen is if you seems like with like a way out, you know, you don't have to buy the game. You can just
That would be sick.
play
If
with
they
it.
make that
that would
approach
be-
where you do the demo and then one person buys it, you can play together.
Yeah, that'd
Just
be
don't
nice.
get the achievements.
Yeah. I mean,
oh, that fire part was cool.
With the log?
Yeah.
yeah.
Pistons.
That would definitely. I give them. I thought I saw.
They were just riding on the Dawn.
Thank you, Martin. And the brilliant
Well,
There's
dude,
a dragon there?
I'll tell you right now, but if it's like $20, dude, I will buy it for you, and we can play
We
together.
could definitely do that, dude. We could definitely do that.
I hope it's $21.
Oh, it's out? What? It's out already?
Oh, today!
Oh, look at
So,
that.
what up, Dark?
We'll have to wait until Friday. Sorry.
Everybody's gonna beat it by then.
Oh, stop it.
Oh wow, they lost it today.
Yo,
It's gotta
chat,
be 20
hit up
bucks.
the chat. Let me know if you would like to see a live stream of me and Dark Optimus on Mixer playing Unravel 2.
Hey, Pred, we don't have to wait till Friday because we're adults and we'll pay for our games. Do you want to play?
I'm about to buy it for my kids since they're here for the summer. I keep their asses busy for a day.
Dude,
That'll keep.
Ooh, way out.
don't give me none of your crap, Don.
What's that?
Don't give me none of your crap.
I'm not giving you anything. You have to
giving
buy
me
your own game.
You stop it, sir.
See,
Mog said today.
now that you guys are begging for it, you know that me and Pred are going to end up getting donated that game.
Yeah, I know.
Dark.
I can't even win.
Mark said today. He wants to see it today. Dark.
No, listen, man.
I'm
not even gonna lie. I'm gonna go check that out. If the price is right, I'm gonna buy it today.
Flying Spider, what is up?
So you're saying it'll take you away from Destiny?
For about an hour.
Monkey Punch. First off, hi. I saw you in the chat, and I was waiting for the right way, proper way to give you a shout out. But dude, I play multiplayer games with people. All right.
No, I don't believe it. Monkey, don't believe it.
Yeah, because you never play with me.
You're
all excited about playing Yarny 2 with me.
He'll play multiplayer games if he doesn't have another game that
is
like
a skateboard, I think.
That's not a skateboard.
No, it's not. It looked like it for a second.
Why is she out of breath?
Our whole team, including me, we're super excited.
Was she late to showing up?
I was just gonna say, man. I don't know what. She's very excited about. I don't know what yet.
Is she wearing a shoulder pad T-shirt?
On one side. She's got one shoulder pad on the right side.
I think it's on the other side too.
It's just shifted.
Just shifted.
You're rude, man. Why you gotta be like that?
I'm just pointing out details, man.
Welcome to the chat.
What does her shoulder pads have to do with this game?
I've just never seen a shoulder pad T-shirt. That's all I'm saying. I've never seen.
You're in California, of course you've seen a shoulder pad T-shirt.
I don't live in LA, dude.
It's California. It's all the same.
It's not all the same.
People might not like this. This looks cartoony. You know, I heard that people don't like cartoony anymore.
Is it? Well, you know what could save it is if it's over the shoulder.
I like cartoony if it has actual story to it. Unlike Sea of Thieves, where it doesn't have anything.
Yo, Great Skull Zero says she just has those strong German shoulders.
Agreed.
Makes sense. Get that.
When I close my eyes, I'm
Is that why they're really good at curling?
I'm not really excited what I'm seeing.
I'm not seeing much. I'm seeing her standing there. Does pastel colored.
Does EA Sports do a curling game? Because I would be interested in that.
Curling?
Yeah.
This comes from somebody who won Next Podcast Gameplay driving a truck.
I know. I need to find something else to win. I know what the people want.
Oh my god, that was a funny episode, but that truck was just stuck there for a minute.
It wasn't stuck. It was just really slowly.
It was painful, man. It was painful.
It was stuck, Don. Come on.
No way. Gas was down and it was moving.
Just stop it. You know it was stuck.
It was moving in a slight circle. Just...
And you can never get stuck with a winch. That's all I know.
The darkness.
The anger, the hopelessness, worthlessness.
Sea of Solitude. I still don't. What is this game about? I still don't know what it's about. What the hell? What is this for? What is this about?
This seems like something that would be better just to show gameplay.
Ultimately, the goal is to bring all those emotions.
You know what I mean?
Just have like
agreed.
Just have a PNG of her smile, like this lady smiling in the bottom right corner, and just show gameplay, and you'd be good.
Even your destructive.
All right, here we go. Finally.
I
think they're showing some gameplay.
I'm late. Sea of Solitude.
And that's what our game is all
Dakota's like, I'd marry her.
Because, so English is obviously not her first language, right?
Ooh.
Well, that's cool.
Huh. That's interesting.
I gotta say, I like the art style so far. I do.
Oh, see that now? They should have just started. They should have started with this because now, you know, they should. Now we talking.
Oh, the hands in the water. This is creepy as right here.
Well, but if you have EA access, dude, you can play it right now.
Dude, I don't. I let it run out.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
It's not that hard to sign up for 1 month.
It's $5.
That's $5, dude.
Coming early 2019.
Hey, Bob, I want my $2.
No. Why? Somebody? What? You made me check the chat. Like, do I have to say it?
Oh, look, bye. Here we go. Basketball for you.
I'm behind you.
They show me 2 games I'm interested in, and they show me this crap.
Let's see if they can step it up.
Dude, they didn't step up anything. It all looks the same. It looks like 2K.
Wait, Step It Up? Isn't that the cheerleader movie?
I think that's
Don, how do you know that, like, right off the top of your head so quickly? That's really...
Well, I'm just trying to figure out why you're excited about a Step Up game. Stepping it up?
Stepping it up.
Yeah, the user connect. Play it.
They still look so rigid, man.
Iverson.
Dude, it doesn't...
Is this a street? Oh, okay, it is live. It's live 19.
This never looks
did you
like...
see all those kicks?
Wait.
It never looks like...
So that's what makes you excited in a basketball game is kicks? I'm serious. No, because I'm
anybody in the chat, down with the NBA, you know what I'm talking about.
NBA Live is always terrible, though, dude. You know that.
Okay?
Like, 2K is way better than Live, dude.
Well,
Skip Eastwood said any game with the word C in it, he's not buying.
Is this Justin Bieber?
Good man. I know, right? I thought the same thing. I was like, is that Justin Bieber?
He's gonna win the belt.
I'm waiting for a bird to fly out of his hair.
What is one of those? What is this? What are we watching?
Madden.
I know it's Madden, but like, is he
Something
like
about
the
the
esports?
Yeah,
guys?
it's like esports, like championship bowl thing.
Oh, okay,
that's pretty cool though. Yeah. I mean, I have a buddy who works for esports league, and he does a lot of the esports stuff. So,
see, I don't really care about being the best at anything esports, but if I get a belt like that, I might take it seriously. I'm not gonna lie.
They gotta do a Sea of Thieves championship belt.
Oh my gosh! The last time we played that, I was selling around offering people potato salad to make friendships.
Look, he's got the belt. He's like,
dude,
look at that, Dom.
I don't know why, but I like this guy's pants right now.
I can see that. I can see
that. not the tattered ones. Not the Justin Bieber
wearing,
dude. The other guy.
The one that looks like Martha Stewart painted.
The one with the flowers.
Yeah.
I would get my ass kicked.
He got a curtain on. He's got to turn this curtain into pants.
Right there.
Yeah, it's straight up curtain.
They look comfortable.
Living.
Listen, he's resourceful. He took his leftover curtain, made some pants out of it. You got to
Fred, I feel like you could pull these off. Actually.
Yo, Sub, they did not show Anthem yet. We are waiting. I think that's why we're cracking jokes over here. To be honest with you, we're just waiting for Anthem.
Yeah, right. Pretty much.
I have some ultra secret sources that say Anthem, what they're gonna show is gonna be like spectacular. So
all I gotta say is, hey guy, your shoes are untied.
What was the name of that Star Wars game that looked off the hook? There was a Star Wars game that they had.
13? Yeah.
Yeah, that was canceled.
That's gone.
Was it though?
Yeah.
It was never even playable internally.
Well, there was also that visceral one too, and that was canceled. And that one looked cool.
But it's okay because you can shoot Ewoks in Battlefront 2.
That's not hateful.
It was just like, we're gonna give you Ewoks instead of a badass game. I mean, no offense against Ewoks. I love Ewoks, but
I'm pretty sure Ewoks don't have feelings.
It's true, and they will kill you on spot.
I mean that's that's science.
Don't be fooled, man. Those Ewoks don't play. They'll eat you.
No, they don't.
Can we see the new
They'll cook you and eat you.
Oh, game engine footage.
Yeah.
Oh, you see that New York Giants, baby?
Ah, shut up.
New York Football Giants.
Wait, what? Why do you have to call them New York Giants? Do they have like New York little people?
They have to show the two worst teams right now.
Madden's always been using Frostbite?
I guess maybe.
Or is it for just for this for 19?
What happened?
That Madden's gonna use Frostbite.
Where's
last year they used Frostbite as well.
Oh, okay.
Where's my Rams at, man? Come on now, show the Rams.
But see, this is my problem. They're saying in engine right now, so it's not in game though. You know what I'm saying?
Right, it's only in engine, yeah.
Well, it's not. It's still in game. Doesn't mean it's the playable portions. What you're referring to, right?
Yeah. You can tell. Like if it looked like this constantly, oh my goodness.
I love how they show the Browns though. Like, why? What's the point in that?
Their quarterback. They drafted high. Yeah, Mayfield.
Oh, they're still gonna suck.
How much do you think the Steelers paid for that shot right there?
For smash Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
They had to show Terrell Owens because the Cowboys don't have any receivers anymore.
Wait, Cowboys is still a team?
Yeah, we're still a team. America's team, actually.
Oh wow, you're a Cowboys fan? You should probably
America can do better.
Off a short period.
Oh, they're talking about mobile now. What's going on?
Yeah, they got a mobile game coming out.
If that's mobile, that phone is huge.
It's a Surface Hub.
Wow, it just seems that the entire industry, all the stuff that Xbox gets criticized for, you know, trying to expand, go on multiple platforms, it seems like the whole industry
is going that way. Yeah.
It's that it is. It's because it's going to happen. Just somebody has to take that. Somebody has to take the leap and then get a little hung for it.
Yeah.
That's it. The thing is, you're allowed to do it, you're just not allowed to talk about it.
Oh, okay. All right, got you.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Swollen Biscuit said, well, at least they didn't show the Bengals.
That is true.
What is a Bengal?
I want to get a beer while they're talking about this mobile shit.
It's the color of a tiger.
What were you going to say, Doc?
Is it a crouching tiger?
It's a hidden dragon.
Oh, there you go. That's why you never see them.
Well, you never see them with the Lombardi trophy, is what you're saying, right?
No,
yes.
They're a crouching tiger, and they're hidden dragons. You'll never see them.
Sam Darnold, huh?
Oh man, that's a good movie though. Are they playing on mobile phones right now?
They got little seats.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they are.
It's a mobile game then.
Yeah, it's a mobile phone.
It's called 2-Minute Drill.
Oh wow.
No, I'm just playing. You believe me? You believe
I did.
Me.
I did.
You believe me?
That doesn't happen very often.
I keep wandering away from my microphone. By the way, my bad, people.
It's a good genre. I'm very excited for this.
So this is like a strategy game for like cell phones.
Here we go.
Yep.
So like every cell phone game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Aren't Bengals?
So.
Oh wow.
So some. Wait. This has Mud Runners in it too. Look at that little truck. Mud Runners is literally the mechanics for all the
Mud
new
Runners
FIFA
is
games this
taking
year.
over the world.
This game looks really slow.
Yeah, it's a real-time strategy game.
But there are
By
some
real time,
RTSs
meaning
that
if
are
you're
fast,
80
though.
years old.
I've seen some RTSs that have been kind of in a.
You know why? You know why it's like that? Because
Crazy?
it's loud bass, and it
Crazy,
doesn't
you're
matter
not
if
making Halo
it's
jokes, right?
Halo jokes. What do you mean?
Yo, shout out to Jesse. Thank you for hitting up
Dude,
that
Don was.
super chat.
Shut up. Shut up, bot.
No.
Don was trying to tell me something about
Super
Cloud.
chat. Super chat's more important than
No. You don't need to know. It's done.
Okay.
Yeah, Westdot, they are on cell phones. It looks like there might be a theme this year of like companies going broader with their platforms, like showing mobile games as well as console games and stuff like that. And it's a little awkward because that's what Microsoft said they are doing as well in terms of where their games are going, and people got like upset about that. I don't know, awkward.
Well, that's the thing. I think this EA Play is a lot better than last year's, because I mean, last year they kind of screwed the pooch with bringing out some of those YouTubers.
Did they show that on stage when they screwed the pooch? Because that would be bad.
That's frowned upon.
It's just a saying, bot. Okay. God.
I'm a little disappointed the Mud Runner trucks are not moving anymore. Oh, they're moving.
OG Mac, that is a low blow right there. He's like, is that the Windows Phone? That is a low blow, man. You know I'm a Windows Phone like fan, right? Like they need to bring it back.
Bot is an advocate of the Windows Phone.
Yes, sir.
No, man, they
I don't know why.
They need to leave that dead.
You know what I'm upset about is that it's the platform on the bottom is green, but it should be brown, so then it looks like they're running through mud.
Yeah, I mean, mud makes everything look better.
Including textures?
Oh! I prefer a 4K texture in mud.
Your truck is on the move again.
Is he? Oh, yeah.
No longer friends, sir.
You know, King Mega is controlling just that truck right now.
Rain, I do have a Zune. I actually have the old school Halo 3 Zune. It's
so is that
right
why
here.
is that why Mega's here?
Oh, how did you get that old school Zune Halo 3?
One of my good friends sent it to me.
Oh, okay. It's nice to know we're friends.
Somebody say Mega's
God,
here.
I'm still playing this fucking mobile game. Let's go.
Hello, the future.
That would have been weird. Like, imagine, like, he came in on his cell phone. We would have to teach him how to use Hangout on his cell phone. But
Not freaking a mech. That's awesome.
I thought one of the trucks turned to the mech at first.
Oh man, kill the spider boys. Killing the.
Oh no, this.
Yo, chat, I gotta be honest. I don't even know what's going on right now. These types of games, I have no interest in any of this right now. But if anybody is digging this right now, good for you. I'm happy.
So what you're saying is that you didn't support Halo Wars 2?
No, I never bought that.
Or you're saying it's okay to have games out there that are not for you? I mean, that's okay?
Yeah, no, that is okay.
I think
that's acceptable. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, thank God somebody won. Let's go.
Yeah. That was actually kind of cool at the end there, where you like blew up the dude's face.
Why is there a Batmobile there? I don't know what's going on here. I was literally thoroughly confused that whole entire thing.
You were paying attention?
You don't need to be.
I went to the bathroom, got a beer, smoked a cookie.
I just really feel like
Command and Conquer.
I like where your head's at.
Overly excited for that game.
Oh, it's a Command and Conquer game. All right, that's why I was like, like Conquer.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw.
Conquer's Bad Fur Day?
Reveal of Command and Conquer Rivals.
I wish, man.
That didn't look like anything like
That is not Command and Conquer, people.
Oh, Android players can play the alpha today on Android.
Huh. So you're saying Apple users?
I want to see. I want to go to the local
Yeah,
mall.
iOS does.
I want to see
coming to
two
iOS.
people playing that game as excited as these guys were showing it. That would be amazing. I would record that.
What's this?
Well, if we can play it now, I think we should live stream that instead of Yarny.
Trailer for it.
Please let us know.
All right.
Thank you.
Yo, Skint Eastwood in the chat. He's like, just show me Anthem.
I agree,
Ooh,
Skin.
what's this?
Show me Anthem. I think this is the trailer for the game that.
The game doesn't even look like that, people.
Oh shit.
Well, at least they don't say in engine.
That's true.
And the thing is that trailer looks pretty badass for that Command and Conquer game.
Whoa!
Right?
What's
I
up
don't
with
know.
the
Maybe this is
green
different.
stuff in the skin?
Maybe this is different than the.
No, there it is. There's the gameplay.
Oh, is it? Okay, it's the gameplay.
Yep.
Oh, damn it.
Command and Conquer Rivals.
Well, she's not very nice.
I have a metal worm.
So this is like like the Donald Trump simulator, where you just launch missiles?
Andrew Wilson is about to announce something before they close the show out, so we'll see.
Yo, they're not showing. Where's the anthem at though?
Hold on.
For a new generation.
Climber tits.
Now, before we close the show with a spectacular...
This show sucks.
Oh, see? Spectacular, epic anthem.
That's what I love when they use two adjectives for one thing.
I just want to know where he buys his tactical sweaters. I want to get one.
We're always trying to learn and listen and
He's a robot
to be better.
Dude, like, that sweater is straight up ninja status. Like, Jason Bourne, like...
Yeah, that's some
Sam Fisher type shit.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
That's
You know what I'm talking about.
Impossible Tom Cruise kind of shit right there.
Yeah.
No, Jesse, I hear you, but Jesse, they are going to show it here. Maybe they'll show more on Xbox's stage as well.
See,
I wouldn't doubt it.
See, the thing with, like, sweater like that, like... when you wear a sweater like that, you just speak that, hey, I shave myself with a straight blade. That's what you're saying.
Dude, I still think he's actually a robot. He's not really a real man. Can you see it? I can see it.
That the games are fun, that we move past the grind, and that these are experiences that truly.
This is from Detroit. All he needs is one of those halo things on his eye.
All the things that we're trying to do, know that we want.
Better watch out! He's going to take your kid.
We want to make great games, and that as much as we love making games, and as much as you love playing them.
While he's doing his play to give program stuff.
The power of this community when we come together.
We're not so bad. We're not evil.
We're not the evil empire. And then he points at Activision.
Show the world how the power of play can be.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well just say it.
Yeah, people want to say that stuff, but like, it's not like they're polluting our water or doing some of these other things that companies do. They're just being an aggressive business.
They're pissing in our Cheerios.
Some people like that.
Some people.
National Bullying Prevention Center.
I mean, who am I to judge?
Yo, Rain in the chat said his shirt has cloaking abilities.
Bet it does.
I can see that. You just see a head and two hands floating by. Like.
I mean, I'm glad that they're doing the charity stuff, but I don't think that's something that can be shown at E3.
There's always room for charity, man.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I want to see more games.
You know, Dark, out of everything that you could have went in on, you went in on charity.
I'm all for charity. You know, I don't think this free thing.
Now, without further ado, let's take a look.
Anthem! Let's do it! Here we go!
Fucking time.
Ah, engine.
This is an adult game.
Destroying. The anthem is all that remains.
Destiny.
Shh. Damn it.
It's a hunter.
Xbox, shut up.
Okay.
Oh, dude. Oh.
What?
I'm all in, dude. I'm all in. I know that's just the game. That's just the trailer. I'm all in for that.
Oh, here we go. Wait, what's this at the end here?
Get ready for gameplay tomorrow.
I know that was in engine, but still,
Yeah,
that was dope.
I need gameplay. That was ill though.
Oh, that trailer, man. Oh, I'm in.
How cool was that trailer? You guys have seen it a couple
They're gonna answer people's questions. Let's see this. Let's see what they're gonna do.
They already canned questions, I'm sure.
That is Cuphead Girl's
True.
second cousin right there.
Did you so did somebody DM Andrea Renee?
So I'm going to bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat with us.
Who's that?
Ladies and gentlemen, please give
Someone
a
needs to
warm
DM
welcome
her so we can get our questions answered.
Go ahead, Don. It's all you, man.
Oh, you think we have a private DM going? That's not us.
All right, thanks guys. Thanks for coming out today.
Ooh, director chairs and everything.
Right? Yep. It's going to be very exciting. So Casey, we're going to go ahead and just jump right in and get started with you. So now, we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare way back in the day. Then you took a couple years off, but before you came back, you actually worked on Anthem before you left.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, first of all, it's amazing to be back. It's awesome to be making games for BioWare fans. You know, we have the best fans. So it's been super satisfying to come back to it. And, you know, I just want to be able to continue the legacy of the studio. And that's kind of where it started with Anthem. It's just thinking about, you know, what is the evolution of a BioWare game? And we wanted to create a brand new world for people to discover. You know, a whole new world of story and character. But we also wanted to do something.
Got that damage counter like the Division.
Dynamic and living world. A game that would change every time you came back and played.
Also, it's not an MMO. It's not a multiplayer-focused game. It's just something different.
But by different, you think they mean it's a little more linear or something?
It's more like, it's probably like Destiny, you know?
It really is more like Destiny, I'll tell you right now.
Your fans really love.
Well, that's not a bad thing to me.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
it's
saying, Knox, we can deal with that.
Oh no, yeah.
So a great story
Definitely
from
want
BioWare
to
is really about
Damn, dude, look at those.
connection with,
Yeah, no problem then. Putting it up right now.
in a lot
Early
of multiplayer
concept
games,
art.
those things
There
get
we go.
diluted because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same areas. Now you can build a solution to that, but
Monkey
you have
Punch
to
said
really
using the
build
Xbox
it into
controller
the core of the game. And that's
to
what
play
we
I
try
know.
to do with
Hey,
Anthem. It's what we call our
they gotta
worldwide
show
story.
that, you know.
So when
it's on
you're
Xbox.
When we do live streams, we need to start doing live streams where when we film ourselves, but we always have the controller blurred
This is
out.
where
or just something blurred out that makes you go like, occasionally let's blur out someone's mouth and then just like,
Oh, but look
why?
at that. That looks hot.
Oh, dude.
That looks hot right there.
Nighttime, what we're experiencing together. Everyone. That's
What is that running
That
on?
looks like the same
That's what
planet.
being
The same planet that they showed
And this
the
is what
first
we mean
kind
when
of
we
like
talk
gameplay
about
on.
our world.
Oh my
It's
God.
a shared world that we all experience.
Shared
together.
world.
Are you sure this game
But
is
then
coming
when I
out for
finish
this
my
gen,
mission,
dude? I'm
I
telling
come
you.
back
Yes.
to a base like
Oh
Fort
my
Carson.
gosh.
It's
And
playable.
This is a single player experience.
Damn, look how
I turn
big it is.
my rewards.
Oh, I
talk
probably
to
shouldn't
the
have said that on
characters,
the stream.
I experience the
She
choices of my
said.
actions.
Yeah, I knew
And
it.
this is where your story really lives. and
Recorded. Timestamp.
breathes. And by
Yep.
doing it this way, we're able to combine that impact and agency
We just lost
of a single
all
player
our
story
viewers right now.
with the fun
Crazy
of
Gamer,
teaming up
man, you
with
are
friends
the
to play
positive
co-op
person
in
in the
combat.
chat, huh?
And we're also
Said it will last
designing it
6
so that we
months.
can
That's
add
it.
story for years
Oh,
to
wow.
come. So one of the first
I doubt
things
it.
that
I
we
think this
hear
is-
when, from our community
This isn't gonna be
Done-
like
done-
Destiny per se.
They do this correctly, bro. This could be huge. They just gotta.
This could be
They've
the
already-
Destiny killer.
Yeah, they've seen the mistakes that the Division made. They've seen the mistakes that Destiny has made. To repeat them would be foolish.
Yeah, they're gonna make all new ones.
Or
Oh,
mistakes.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, that could be so, but
that's
yeah,
really
it's
fair.
true. Yep, they could make new ones, just not, you know, not huge ones. That's the
Right.
difference.
Exactly.
Going to either.
Well, if you look
So,
at
Kevin,
it
I wanted to ask
with
you,
these types of
from a writing
games, you look
perspective,
at what
since you are
happened
the
with
lead
Destiny
writer,
2. A lot
can
of
you speak
people,
to what it's
you know, once
like
Curse
to
of
create a
Osiris
new world
came
like
out,
Anthem
were
from the
disappointed
beginning?
they stopped playing.
Well, what's really
But
exciting
when you hear
for us,
Forsaken, all of a sudden people
and
are
not just the
back
writers,
in
but
on
all
it.
of
But you know why, Bob? You know why, Bob? Because Forsaken is what we expected after the Taken King. That's why people got upset with Destiny 2 because because they just removed everything that was great about Destiny 1 and gave us this casual mess that they're trying to fix.
Here's the problem with Destiny. You'll never be able to meet the expectation.
The anthem
Look at
of
this
creation.
world, yo.
And the
Oh
chaos of those things pushing against each other.
I know, dude.
Means that
It's
the world
huge.
is
Like,
constantly
you got
being
ledges that you
reshaped
can
in
land
new
on.
and unpredictable ways.
Yeah, violent
Don, what you were saying?
storms, mutated creatures.
Well, I just say
gigantic
Destiny
monsters.
will always
It's
be a
dangerous
victim of
environment
it
that
can
you need
never
to
meet
wear
the
suit-powered
expectation
armor,
of
a
its
javelin
user
to,
base.
Yeah,
save
that
it.
makes sense. I mean, you
Well,
know,
that's the thing.
it
You
could
just-
be the same thing for this game.
Don't
You know?
stop to
think
Yep.
about.
You're not gonna make everybody happy. You just need to keep the majority
I
happy.
want to know about that
So
thing
good.
right there, that storm thing. Oh my
Now, you know,
goodness.
we've seen all these different creatures, and Mark, you mentioned the storms.
That was in the trailer last year.
So,
Hendrix,
Bob, I'm more excited. You
than
see
God
the
of War.
gameplay down.
A few times at BioWare. You know, and
Yeah,
really
I'm
the
definitely
hardest part of
excited.
getting
I'm definitely
started
in
is
for
kind of
this
getting
one.
off the blank page. So what we try to do is we think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock for players. So, like, what is the fantasy fulfillment? What are the new things you actually get to
And yeah, that's another thing too. If they captivate you with their storytelling, like they've done with like Mass Effect, it's
Oh,
over.
yeah. Yeah, it's over.
That's gonna play a major
factor. Especially for games.
Well, it is the core team from Mass Effect.
Build a whole fictional universe that's meant to
So
bring
this
out
is
certain
like the core
And once
Bioware
we
that
do
you
that,
guys are thinking
then
of.
we kind of
This is
not
what they've been
the,
working on.
rest of
Yeah, this is
not
what
the
they've been
guys
working
that
on.
made the
Think
multiplayer
about, like,
for part
principles
3,
around
right? Not
art style, tone.
No.
even
This
the
is like the
technology and
core
politics of
Bioware
our new
team.
world.
Yeah.
And then
Whoever
from
it
there
is.
we can
I
actually
mean,
go
not
and
everyone's
build out
hands
every
on, but
last
you know what I mean.
Well,
Guys,
yeah,
they're
right.
hanging
One of
their
the,
hat on this
unique
title, so you know you're
for
going to get
Anthem is that
kind of like the
it's,
most out of
an
them. You know what I'm
experience
saying?
that's meant to feel alive, like it's happening right now.
Oh
And so
my
the world is
gosh,
always
dude.
Travel 2's
changing,
$20 right now.
Whether the storms,
20 bucks?
seasons,
Not bad.
and yeah,
Guys
it's a
gonna
really
have to
great
wait till next
concept
year,
to
though.
write for, because what it means is
Well,
it gives
early
us the
Anthem.
opportunity
That's
to
cool.
Early
drop
2019,
into the
right?
world, almost
Probably in
like
February as well.
I'm hoping it's early
February? I'm okay with that.
And that could be any
Yeah, the first 3
gameplay
months,
lore.
I would imagine they will try to hit like
I would say
whatever.
end of March. End of March.
Well, if it does drop early 2019, you can
Well,
like February or something like that. There goes Crackdown and Days Gone.
For me, for sure.
They're gonna leverage it for their quarterly reports is what they're gonna do.
So you are a freelancer,
Makes sense.
uniquely skilled
Business-wise,
to
that makes
pilot
sense.
these
Yeah. So like if they're ahead of
the
their mark, they'll push it back to the following quarter to give them a good head
survive
start.
in this
But if
world,
they're
because
falling
the
behind,
world will
I
kill
guarantee you that's when
But
they'll
on top of
push it
that,
forward.
our
They'll
ancient
just see what the
rivals,
projection
Dominion,
is, and then they'll tell you a little bit later.
They've discovered a way, they think, to weaponize the anthem of creation, and so we need
Ranger.
to stop them and protect
Colossus.
the people of Tarsus.
Well,
The
that's
Interceptor
Power
and
armor, a
Stone.
couple different things. Is
Cool.
it a suit? Is
Ooh,
it
That's
a
your
javelin?
classic
Like,
there?
what's the
That's
what's the
like
term here?
Warlock,
We
you know,
call
kind
them
of.
javelins, and there are
Yep.
4, and they each have unique abilities. There's the Ranger, and then there's the Colossus.
See, that's what's
the
up.
Interceptor.
You can
and
be any of those
finally,
classes with
the
your
Storm.
character because it's part of the suit.
Each
That's
javelin
cool.
gives you a
I
different
like
way
that.
to play the game. But the thing to remember is, like Kathleen said, you're not your suit. You are a freelancer, a pilot, which means you can decide which suit you want to use based on your mood, based on the mission you want to
Oh,
engage
dang,
in, or the javelins that your
looks so
friends are
good.
using.
Oh.
So really what this allows us to do is build the suits to look like they're built from the materials.
That combat looks hot right there. That's what I'm
Yes.
talking about.
So let's take a look
That's
at,
what I was gonna say before. I don't when
Ranger
you're
is a
talking
more
about
generalized,
Battlefield. It's just the
able to,
gunplay just doesn't
do a
feel
lot of
good
different
in
things,
Battlefield to
use
me. Not
really
like
designed
Destiny.
for
Destiny's
up-close
only,
personal
but that looks
combat,
good right there. I
one-on-one
want
for
to try
the
that.
most part. The Colossus is heavier, more specialized, but able to really pack in big weapons that let them devastate the battlefield.
Holy.
I'm just gonna say the Storm looks like it's gonna be my favorite. I'm sure you guys out there are picking your faves right now.
Surprised they haven't mentioned Dolby Atmos support yet.
I might be
But we're
the
gonna take a couple
interceptor,
questions
guys,
right now. So Casey
in the
tweeted,
squad.
some of you may have seen, asking for people out there to send us your questions. And the first one is going to be from @It'sSweetNicole, who asks, as a player who is
Oh,
all
look at the
about making
different
their
skins they
character
got.
their own, what kind of
Yeah, it's different
customization
color
options will
palettes
be
up there.
available in Anthem?
Yeah, so we really want players to express themselves, both through customizing the way their javelin plays, through
that
gear
is
and
sick.
weapons, but also being able to personalize the way that it looks, both through paint jobs as well as changing the actual geometry of the suit
Here
itself.
we go.
We want teams to be able to do this
Monetization.
as well. And we're going to be using a Javelin for a long period of time, we really want you to be able to make it your own.
I'm glad you brought that up because actually, Jay Legato has a question connected to customization. Monetization. How, when,
I like that.
loot box, cosmetics.
Yeah, so
No loot
we are
boxes.
going to have some cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase.
No
but
loot
you're always gonna
boxes
know what you're gonna
that
buy
allow you
before
to gain power.
spend any money.
Right,
So
right,
no loot
yeah.
boxes, no ability to
Which is good. They gotta make their money. They want to sell.
Spend money on gameplay advantage.
Aesthetics
at
are
all
fine,
within
man.
But
Yep,
even more
yep.
important than that, we want to make sure that Anthem is.
I want
an
that dude's
immersive
shirt,
experience feels
that
like
Anthem
it's
shirt.
complete from the get-go. So that means
Buy it in the
a
Xbox
story,
store.
a big open world, and a service to
I'm
provide
still waiting for K-Mega to
new
just
content
randomly
for a
walk
long
by the
period of time,
camera.
new story, new experiences for everyone.
Well, I'm
Tinky
glad to
winky.
hear that I can make my Javelin pink. That's
Pulling
what
his
I
pinky
went to,
out.
I'm gonna be
He
honest.
sits down.
All right,
But
Kate,
they gotta have
we
have
hear
aesthetics
about
as well
this
that you
being
can
a
get
co-op
in the game.
experience. So
You
can
know
you
what
tell
I'm
me a little bit
saying?
about how the
Like,
team
you don't just
gameplay
make
next
all
door?
the aesthetics.
Yeah, it really is about
the
you fun
gotta
of
buy 'em.
teaming
Like,
up.
there's got to be a
Right.
balance.
As a team of superheroes and working together. So you want to get a few people together of different classes.
jeez.
So I think here we're going to see the Colossus, just hammering people on the ground in gameplay. If we can have a look at
Dark,
that.
you are so far ahead of us, man.
Heavy artillery being really strong.
I know,
In melee
He's
combat.
literally right
And
next
then
door
here
to
you've got the
E3, so-
Ranger shooting down from above. And then they're using combos and special abilities and stuff like
Combos!
that. But what I love is
That
you don't
looks
just
nice
run
with the
around,
back.
you're
Wow.
swimming and flying as well.
Oh my
So
gosh,
it's
dude.
interesting because at the Slate
I'm
Tones
feeling
wants
that.
to know how will you
Is this a
balance
That interceptor looks
multiplayer
sick,
with
yeah.
single player storytelling?
That
So
looks
Anthem's really
crazy.
built around trying to combine the impact of having your own personal story with the fun of playing with other players. But we really want to make sure that,
little
that
bar.
playing with other people feels like a choice. So for people that want to just experience the story, you're going to be able to do that. Now going out into an open world like this by yourself is going to be a little bit more challenging than if the team of 4 people. And we've really
So,
tried to
how much you want to bet
balance
Digital
both experiences.
Fanny's
Be fun
recording
for people
gameplay
that
right
want
now?
to
They're
play.
gonna
dude,
they're
they're
gonna show
showing
gameplay.
Everyone
So
at least gives co-op a try.
yep.
Okay,
Have
that's
it up
good to
tonight.
know. If you want to roll solo, you can, but it's just going to be a little bit more difficult. Well, I know you all are on the edges of your seats. How about we show a little gameplay?
Gameplay?
Yeah? You guys want that?
Butt's so behind.
All right.
Yes, I am, and I don't care.
I am too.
So,
Remember,
you and your
people
friends
in the
have
chat
decided
are
to
seeing
play
what
a
I'm
mission
seeing,
called
okay? That
Scars
is
and
true.
Villainy. The Scars have put together
I
an
am here
Africa-based super
with
weapons
70
reality
other
system.
people seeing
So
this stuff,
you start
okay? You
in
guys might be
Strider, which
ahead,
is like a
but
giant
I'm
walker,
here
and it's
with
your
a group of
forward base
70, okay?
operations. You have a conversation with your crew, Halleck, Faye, and Owen.
I like how you think they're there for
Owen's gonna
him.
Talk us through the mission
I know, right?
as we experience it here. And yeah, then you just get into your Javelin suit and you head out with your friends.
This is the part where I'm
All
excited
right.
for
Well,
to see
thank
your
you
guys'
so much,
reaction.
Mark, Casey, Kathleen, for talking to me about Anthem today. We're going to go ahead and roll the gameplay now. Enjoy,
Oh, I had
everybody.
20 bucks on
Roll
my
that
Microsoft
beautiful
account.
beam
Done it,
footage.
done.
Here we go. I love how the planet has its own like species and stuff like that in it too. That will attack you.
Quiet.
I tell me what to do.
Freelancer, time to get to work. Faye said these bastards made some kind of acid and using it as a weapon. So, find where they're making this.
Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy, dog.
I wonder how bad that thing smells.
Do you have to just like pee in it if you have to go? Like,
The only thing I can think it would smell worse is like Darth Vader suit. It's like it must smell like a burnt Slim Jim. And
guys, look at that.
Yo, that transition smooth. That's crazy. This game looks off the chain. This game looks phenomenal.
Owen, what's the plan here?
Picking up loads of scars nearby. Take a look around the area, but be careful.
Like your suit can overheat.
Oh my god, dude.
That looks huge. Bullet sponge is confirmed.
Dude, this is
no,
like
that's not hit points. That's just how much money it's making.
Checking out
this looks like, dude. Honestly, this looks like the Avatar of video games. I'm telling you right now.
Yo, that looks crazy, bro. Did you see that water? Oh, that's crazy.
Do you just say James Cameron's just like those assholes?
Yeah, pretty much, dude. Yeah.
Whoa, that thing's huge.
She said.
Oh, that's twice. Twice.
I like the way it transitions from the little like intro scenes, like it's just seamlessly doing it, bro, going right into gameplay. That's awesome.
Ooh.
Now, does this feel like a little bit more like a proper BioWare game?
This looks like a proper any kind of game.
Absolutely. But this is the quality you expect from BioWare.
Yeah,
this is the quality I expect from Bungie in their next Destiny game. But they're not going to do it.
Well, do me a favor, hold your breath, and tell me how that goes.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I probably won't be playing Destiny after this game comes out.
That's the one thing that does honestly worry me.
This is the one game that is looking like it will tear me away from Destiny.
Well, that's the honest thing that does worry me, because there's only so much time to play games as a service games. You know what I mean?
Yo, they showed the blast radius in a dome before you fire your rockets. Oh my goodness!
Return them to the relic. You've got to silence it fast.
So as long as it's done correctly, man, all they gotta do is keep you interested, like do weekly stuff, and then you'll throw in the occasional DLC every so often, every quarter, whatever, done right, move the story along. Bro, they can do this for a while. They can do this for a long time.
It's gone silent. Disaster averted. Do you think we get a bonus for... Wait, something's happening.
Uh-oh. Something's happening.
Dude, just the flying around in the world. Oh gosh, that's so awesome.
Whoever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position.
Oh! That is sick!
On the plus side, this definitely counts toward hazard pay.
And the way that it feels, right? Like the weight to it. You see how he jumps up and
some weight.
Yeah, bro. When he lands and the Colossus, the other one is floating around in the bubble.
Oh shit! Oh. Oh, let me play it right now, dude. Come on.
I'm not gonna lie, when we get to the point in real life where we have a mech suit, all I'm gonna do is jump really high and then punch the ground.
Right?
It's a tick on steroids.
It's like a giant ball sack.
With teeth.
Fucking teeth and horns.
But I like how you.
Damn, I hope K-Mega goes and plays it because they're letting them play it over there now.
Started by like shutting down that engine before like
and that was,
it made a huge crater. You know what I'm saying? Took out a bunch of stuff. But then you're like, yo,
February 22nd, 2019. Oh, Crackdown done.
Hey,
February 22nd. February 22nd of 2019 is the launch date.
Guys. You know, these guys are ahead of us here.
Crackdown will not be in my.
Yeah, Crackdown just died, bro. Just.
So mark your
they better bring that up.
Fire off your tweets. Thank you so much again to Casey and the entire
February 22nd.
So I will see you guys there.
All right,
give it up for Casey Hudson, everybody.
Yo, crazy gamers.
Doesn't that other game come out for Sony that same day?
All of the developers who showcase
Yep, Days Gone and Crackdown just got murdered.
Back home around the world.
Crackdown doesn't have a date yet, does it? No, it says a month.
I don't think it does. People are
February.
It is in February.
It's like February 1st.
EA has so much available right
now. It could just be a placeholder date. They can move
guys, you gotta remember Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, you'll automatically get Crackdown
about the free trial
when it launches.
Yarny is back with a buddy.
That is true. Yeah, you're right.
Also available today. Plus,
matter of fact, I just took advantage of a deal that gives you 6 months for $30 on Amazon of Game Pass.
Yeah, dude, that's a steal right there.
Yeah, I went and got it.
Ready to go home and download anything? No?
Bust out some State of Decay, see if I don't throw up.
I get it. So,
I mean, you could save it for like maybe 3 months, and then put it on, and then you can have Crackdown.
I'm gonna head outside and check out the games, but
if that anthem is anything like that was pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
I see that, crazy gamer. I definitely see that, man.
That made EA show right there.
Yeah, they should have played some more Battlefield footage too, but
they should have.
Well, they're gonna show more on Xbox's stage. That's probably
this EA Play was a lot better than last year's. I mean, EA Play last year was terrible.
Well,
I mean,
we'll definitely get into it. They're doing the outro right now. I will turn down, you know, the video capture, and we'll talk about what we saw here.
Yeah, you can just leave the video capture playing in the background, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Is that the plan?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. They're gonna show FIFA while we're talking, but nobody's gonna hear the FIFA. All right.
Is that the soccer game or the football game?
That's both.
All right, guys, there you have it. That is the EA conference for E3 2018. Before we get into it with the panel, I gotta say, two of the things that really caught my interest, of course, Anthem. Anthem looked absolutely amazing in my opinion, and that Sea of Solitude for a smaller title, I'm kind of interested in that game. You know, whenever you can get into a rowboat and you have ghostly hands coming up after you and stuff like that, you got those dark type characters with the glowing red eyes. I want to see more of that game. So let's get in on the panel here, guys. It's gonna be kind of everybody go in and get your opinions in. What did you think? Better than last year? Was it a good show? What's the deal?
Hands down, the better show than last year, man. I mean, like, last year they just had those YouTubers coming out, and it was just like it didn't work. They just didn't have this, like, you know, substantial, you know, stage. Really, it was you know. And then they step it up this year, you know. I mean, this year they showed a lot of sports stuff, you know. They did do that. They kind of mixed it in with other stuff too. But I think, you know, there was like 3 games that I was really excited for, you know, besides Battlefield 5. And that was Unravel 2. And then, of course, you know, the Sea of Solitude. That looked awesome. I was like, oh, man.
I think that was the surprise right there.
Yeah, that one was like, oh, okay, all right, I'm down for that. You know, that's a new IP, but it's an indie. You know, it's an indie title, but it looks awesome. And then Anthem, of course. You know, Anthem, that ending, just ending it with Anthem, and then the gameplay. Oh gosh, dude, that was so awesome. I cannot wait for that game.
Dude,
it's February 22nd cannot come quick enough.
I gotta say, with that ending kind of gameplay part, the way that they progressed the story, where you started off doing one thing, trying to you know, shut down that engine before it overheated and exploded, to the point where it's like, oh, what was that sound? Oh, it might be what was laying all those eggs around here, and then going and investigating that. That's what really got my interest right there.
Yeah, it's very open. I can see how it's a very open world type of game. I like that. It's not like Destiny where you kind of have to go through planet to planet and kind of like, you know, there's not really, you know, you kind of have to go from spot to spot to find out where, you know, to go next. This seems more like, you know, GTA or something like that, where it's kind of like you can do whatever you want in any order that you want.
Yeah,
and I like that.
And they said that, you know, they're like, if you go out there on your own, it'll be like slightly more difficult. I'm thinking to myself,
right,
you're missing 3 of your people there. It should be incredibly difficult if you don't have a crew. But maybe they maybe they adjust it, kind of like they know you're going out by yourself, so the enemies don't have.
They will have to do that. They will have to do that because, you know, you don't want to alienate any players. If I can't get on with you know, a couple of my buddies, then I'm not going to be able to experience the game. That's not fair. We all know how difficult it is at times to get a team together for Destiny and play. You know, so imagine if you can't play the game because you can't get a team together. But you know, that game looked impressive. It looked awesome. And
nice. Well, Knox, since you know you chimed in next, like you talked about Anthem. Was there what did you think of the show? And then what was there anything else in the conference that kind of caught your eye, man?
The conference was cool, man. I did enjoy it. I thought it was better than last year, definitely. And like I told you guys earlier, you know, that Yarny 2 for a series that I wasn't familiar with. I am interested in that game. That Sea of Solitude looked a little interesting too, and I would like to see more on Battlefield. The destruction on Battlefield 5, you know, looked pretty impressive as well. those are the standouts for me.
All right, I got you. Now, Don, did Anthem live up to what you thought we were going to see, and what did you think of this show, man?
Well, it's the only thing I predicted before the show, right? The Anthem blowout?
Yeah.
Was that right or wrong?
You were right.
Okay.
You got it.
I just like to hear that. So,
Can you say it again?
If you know what I want for Christmas, just tell me that every once in a while. No, I kind of knew this was coming, but this is the part that excited me, that, people's reactions, right? I can't speak for that team or anything like that, but I know what it's like when you work really hard on something and everything's behind closed doors. And even though, like, you may be part of the best in the industry, like, there's always, like, how's the public going to take it? Are they going to be excited? Are they excited about the project as they are as a team? And that's the way I kind of look at it. Games as a service games like Destiny, like The Division and stuff like that, there's a genre there that people like, and this fills that void. But it gives us, if you break down a lot of the things, they're not things you haven't seen before, but when they all come together, it's a unique place, a unique world in regards to that. And I think it's going to be, I know for a fact it's a fun game. I find it fun, I should say. And I'm excited for when you guys get a chance and when K-Mega gets a chance to come on and tell us what he thinks about the actual demo they had at the E3 showing and that sort of thing. And I think we're in a different space too. Like, obviously you saw the E3, EA showed a bunch of diverse titles.
Yeah, technically, even though the conference went down for EA and stuff, technically E3 hasn't really started yet.
Right.
I know, but you get what I'm saying. Like, we're in this space where people are starting to understand that gaming is not just their own bubble that they create around themselves. Okay. That gaming encompasses other things that you may not be interested in. And I think when people may not be interested in the Command & Conquer cell phone game, or some people may not be interested in the streaming thing, right? There's always going to be something for everybody in regards to that. And then the big games like the Anthems and the Battlefields, those take more man hours. It takes more people to produce those things. So you're not going to get as many of those sort of things. So, like, you leave EA, at least for myself, like, I want to try out that Yarny game. I want to try out the game that was all creepy and cartoony, floating around on the boat.
Solitude.
Solitude.
It seemed like there was a German gal or whatever that seemed really nervous, that I had a hard time understanding.
You can tell that. Those are first time on stage, and I know we were cracking jokes. At the end of the day, like, can anybody imagine being up there, something that you've worked on for years and stuff like that, and finally, like, showing it to the public or whatnot? Yeah. I'd be nervous as all hell as well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I'm nervous every time I do the podcast. I just try not to show it, right? So, like, it's all in how you show it, and a lot of that stuff.
Because you got a podcast with no pants on, man.
Well, that's how I inspire confidence. But anyways, but you get where I'm going with that. Like, you're like, what is this? And then you see the game and you're like, okay, cool. So there's a couple things I'm interested in, and outside of Anthem, and that's what I'm excited about, because I think Battlefield was a given for me.
I still think they didn't show a lot when it came to Battlefield either.
No, but it's that whole, like, your partnerships and who you have marketing deals with and what stages you showed on.
Latching the, like, heavy artillery to your vehicle and bringing that with you, and they did show kind of like the scope of the destruction on a building by building type thing, which was awesome. I mean, I can't lie, that looked freaking amazing.
Yeah, it probably touches on the talking points that they're not going to be covered at Microsoft showing, right? Like, hey, we put a lot of work in these areas that makes the game totally different than previously. Mm-hmm. And now, most likely, you're going to see the glitz and glamour tomorrow at a Microsoft stage, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we all left wanting to see more gameplay and knowing that we're going to get more gameplay, not like having to wait 6 months down the road. It's just, it's just around the corner. So, a couple of surprises were Yarny and the other cartoon game, but the big takeaways are Anthem and Battlefield, and those are guaranteed buys for me for sure.
Dude, I was getting nervous getting towards the end of the show. I'm like, how much of Anthem are they going to show? There's, like, not that much time left. But
well, that's the thing. Anthem made the show, right? I mean, just
absolutely.
That last 10 minutes.
Yo,
yeah, they gave us everything that we wanted to see with Anthem. I mean, as far as they could. And I'm not gonna lie, I was like a little upset at first when I heard, but you know, that EA was going today, had a Microsoft, which is tomorrow. So I'm like, damn, you know they're gonna put Anthem on there, and I really wanted to see like Microsoft do something big with it. But after seeing this today, now I'm just like looking forward to seeing more of it.
You can see why Xbox was happy to kind of like partner with EA BioWare and show off Anthem last year at E3, and I believe they have marketing rights to the game for when it releases as well.
I don't know if that's been confirmed or not in regards to that, but I'll say this about Anthem. It's going to be interesting if that's a game that people will do comparison videos on hardware. Because that game's going to play differently. Not play differently, but visually look differently between the different platforms. In regards, and it includes S and X, and it includes the base PS4 and Pro and stuff like that. But it's more modern day game, and with scaling kind of really built in mind, even on the PC side of things. So you're gonna see some differences on the visual quality in there, but you'll still be able to play the core game. So it gives
the X is going to be the place to play that on console. You already know it.
Yeah, we especially if you own one, right? But my thing is, I think it's a good showpiece game to show how games can be scaled, right? That game looks like the world's bigger.
Don, we could have used you on Crossfire last night, man. Oh
I know.
My goodness,
my ears were burning, but I couldn't do anything about it. But
Don, did I make you proud though with telling them like that you're not gonna see kind of like a holding back on the top end of next generation or whatnot? I'm trying to get people to calm down. It's something we've never seen before when it comes to forward compatibility and everything like that.
The thing is, as a consumer, all they can do is base their knowledge on what they've already experienced, right? And in not knowing where we're at in regards to that is just a different thing. So, you know, mine's based on my experience. Theirs is based on their experience, right? So it takes a time for those things to kind of come together in regards to it. But look no further than Anthem, right? Like if you want to kind of know what that is things going to be held back or not, no. Look at Anthem. Look how they present the game. Look how they scale that game. And I would even fundamentally argue, look how they scale that game as time goes on as well. Because they may even do further optimizations on all hardware.
Well, with games as a service, like when they do updates, we know from Destiny 2 as well. There's bug fixes and stuff like that they really go in and they drop an update that really will fix a lot of things. They'll optimize some things and stuff like that. So,
well, I thought it was interesting when you saw Assassin's Creed. Last year's Assassin's Creed, it actually had 2x enhancement upgrades. So it had the launch upgrade, right? And then later they added better textures. So like, or they added something else. It was some sort of like visual improvement. Maybe it wasn't better textures. I didn't go back and play after I finished it because it happened after I finished the game. But you get where I'm going with that. Like you're gonna start seeing a little bit more of that too down the road as well. So
nice. Well, I want to hear what Predator has to say about the conference. It's weird to hear. Kind of like Predator get drowned out real quick. Yo, Pred, what did you think, man? What caught your eye, and what did you think about the show in general?
Obviously, Anthem was the biggest highlight for me.
Are you pumped for that, man?
I am, and I was pumped for it last year too. But I mean, we got a little ways to go. We got a release date. You know, it's coming up against what's that game?
Yeah, Sony release dates are good. Just to let you know.
Days Gone. You know, so I know we got our Xbox game coming out in February too, Crackdown 3. So that's going to be an interesting month. So, but definitely interested in the game. Waiting to see, because I'm more of a Division guy versus, you know, the Destiny type shit. But I played Destiny. I played the Division. Those games typically keep me interested for about 2 or 3 months, and then I kind of put them down and maybe come back to them later. So, but I'm interested, especially 4-player co-op with friends. Yeah, I'm down for that. So. Good on them getting that game, getting us a release date. Battlefield though, I really wish they'd have showed us some more. I know we got more coming tomorrow, but you know I'm a huge Battlefield fan, so I was really more excited about Battlefield than I was Anthem. Kind of disappointed they didn't
really please you on that side of things, man.
No, man, their game, it's on their stage. I know Microsoft has marketing deal with them. They kind of want to put it on our stage too, on the Xbox stage too. So, I mean, I'll have to wait till tomorrow. But I mean, I'm sure as time goes by, we'll hear more about that game weekend during the week and stuff. So, not really too concerned. But I mean, again, it's something I would have loved to see more of on their stage versus like that mobile shit. Get that the fuck out of here. It's just a waste of time having that on the stage. I'm like, mention it, but you don't have to sit there. Like they went on for like 5 minutes about.
They were excited to play it. You heard them. They were getting pumped. They were getting into the game, man.
It'd be different if it was like a Command and Conquer PC game. Even though I don't play those type of games anyway, but a mobile game on the E3 stage, I think that's a bit much, especially how much time they spent on it. You know, that's like something you could have mentioned or talked about later.
But the funny thing is, there's an audience for that. That's the thing is, like, I'm not a mobile gamer, but there's an audience for mobile gamers.
Oh, I completely understand that, but this is like E3 is more built for console people, not really mobile. I mean, I get that they're gonna put it out there. I mean, I think they spent more time on it than they probably should have.
The weird thing is that's a common misconception, right?
Hold on.
Like
Robin Hood, you missed the entire conference, man.
So did Chuck. Triple Cup Chuck, he missed it too, man.
Yo, shout out to Triple Cup. It is great to see you in the chat, my brother.
They don't know how to convert time zones.
But they probably listened to K Mega on that whole thing, man.
I want to go back to the whole like mobile thing. Like, yeah, obviously, I'm not interested in mobile. I'm not interested in really developing on mobile. I'm not interested in playing on mobile, but there is a market for that. And realistically, E3 is the public showcase of gaming. Now, the only platform that used to be the premier platform is console. But as we grow forward, there are other devices people are going to be playing on. Mm-hmm. It's simple as that. As a console gamer, yeah, I tuned out. Like, I didn't start the popcorn machine, but like I tuned out when they did that. But I know people they were actually interested in that game.
And I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying on this stage, they spent a lot of time on it. They spent a lot of time on FIFA. They're still talking about FIFA now. I get FIFA is a huge soccer, football, whatever you want to call it, a huge sport. I get that. I'm not even knocking the fact they're doing a
everybody when it comes to the name of that sport now. So like it's gonna be soccer, football.
I don't even know what you're talking about. You say soccer, football. I don't even know
that
what
round
the game
ball
is.
thingy they play. I don't know, but I mean, I get it's a very popular sport. They spent, I think, a lot more time, especially knowing that they're going to be streaming the game after the show. I thought they spent a lot of time on that as well. It could have been used for other things, and like I keep forgetting the name of that Solus game that you were talking about. That one looked really interesting as an indie. I was looking at my list of stuff that I predicted, and I pretty much got everything right. It's the things that I didn't see that off of my list that I posted on Twitter earlier this morning. I got Madden, FIFA, Anthem, Star Wars, which I think everybody kind of forgot about that.
See, that's something I wanted to ask you guys, and anybody on the panel can definitely chime in here. When it came to Madden, what's going on? At one point in time, that was a crown jewel. It was something that they really went into detail, showing people kind of like the new features and stuff for the next Madden game, and we got like an in-engine kind of like little intro thing, and that was pretty much it. Like
it was a kind of a gloss over, right?
Yeah, what's going on with that?
And they brought the kid on stage too. Like what? I mean, like I get it. He won or whatever, but like, I mean, I guess that's a big in the Madden community. I don't play Madden as much anymore, but like, damn, like a lot of time was wasted having some people on stage and talking about FIFA and having this guy with the belt on stage. I'm like, show the gameplay.
Well, here's the weird thing is here's where we're disconnected. I think as older gamers, like streaming is a thing, right? Like tournaments are a thing. Like esports is a thing. In my mind, I still don't understand why people go to a stadium and see esports, but it's a thing, right? It's continually growing that helps self-feed into gaming. So, I always try to separate myself from what I'm excited for versus what other people may be excited for. Like, I mean, it's hard to do, right? Because they're like, well, they're forgetting about me. No, they're just expanding upon what else is out there as well. So it's rough. What's also, correct me if I'm wrong, Predator, but didn't it seem like they showed less stuff this year than last year?
I don't even remember last year's conference because it sucked so bad. To be honest with you, As far as just as far as Madden goes, or just
just amount of content, just in general.
I think it just seemed like it was like there was maybe I'm thinking like maybe I thought that they would show other games. Like again, I think I predicted Dragon Age and maybe something like Crysis or Dead Space or Plants vs Zombies. Like we didn't see those. Obviously, they're not ready, or they're not in existence. But like what they had, it looks like they tried to space it out so much. And they could have spaced some of that time with other games, like or at least gameplay of Madden or something like that.
Well, the reason why they showed so much of FIFA was because of the World Cup that's going to be coming down in June 14th. So it starts June 14th. So I mean, that's why they showed so much of FIFA. I mean, yeah, granted, they probably shouldn't have shown a lot of that. I mean, yeah, they probably should have shown some more gameplay of Madden as well.
FIFA is the number one sports game in the entire world, all right? Like, when it comes to video games, no other sports game sells the way FIFA does. So, of course,
FIFA just sells,
that's going to be front and center. I'm just really surprised that, you know, for the only company to have NFL rights, they didn't go more in depth on what they're going to show with Madden. I don't know if it's them listening to like the audience out there, the community, saying, yeah, you don't have to show so much of that, but show kind of like the newer things that you're doing, or what the rhyme or reason was. I know if they did go into detail, a lot of people would be like, oh, Madden and stuff like that. But I thought it was surprising that they didn't go in depth when it came to that football game, man.
I'm glad they did it.
Yeah, you know, me too. I'm glad they did it too. But it's for granted already. They like know that game is it's going to do what it does. It always does. So you know, regardless of
they don't have any competition.
They don't. So it's for granted. And like Don said earlier, they probably just were focusing more on that little quick, you know, esport aspect of it and the streaming stuff with that championship belt and all that.
Did they add anything to the game? Like, did they mention anything?
That's what I was saying. That they didn't say anything. They didn't say anything about it. They didn't say they added any new features or anything.
So that raises the question: is that they add any new features than other new roster?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, so because if that's the case, then why waste a bunch of time on something that's
you could download rosters, man.
Yeah, it's like a carryover product, right? I hate to call it that, but that's. You know, that's what it seems like from a distance because we don't have all the info and what's going on there. So
I really wish they would just like make Madden like every 3 years and just update it. Yeah. They'll drop it. I mean, that's their moneymaker too.
There's no way. They just lose too much money.
That is true. Smurf points out. Hyper Smurf in the chat said they didn't show too much of FIFA either. It was really just talk, and that. I mean, they're
showing it now.
Yeah, I know, right?
What would be nice that they did with Madden is if they would I haven't played Madden in years though, but like
right now,
update the rosters instead of making a new game. Do like Pred said, make one every 3 years that significantly improves the game and the visuals and that aspect of the game. But you know, for the meantime, just give us the new rosters, have them pay like DLC, $25-$30 to get all the new stuff for the old game.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense, but since when do publishers, for games make sense all the time? There is one more question here, and I think Pred touched on it when he talked about Plants vs. Zombies. Now, I know Pred was predicting Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 3, and I know Dark and me, we were both thinking Skate 4 as well, because even somebody from EA a couple months back, they tweeted out #Skate4 and caused like this whole buzz on Twitter. Do you guys think that these games are in development, and why wouldn't they show them here? Do you think we'll see them on another stage like Sony or Microsoft? Like, what's going on with that?
Maybe I think they would have mentioned it at least.
Yeah, right. Like, even if it was going to be on another stage, if it was something that was going to be shown at E3, they would at least like state it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like you would think that they would state it, but maybe they're saving those for, another conference or something like that.
Right, because, you're gonna show it somewhere else.
So. Maybe they're not gonna show them at at E3 this year. They may show it at like Gamescom or something like that.
That is true. There are.
Has EA been known for that though? Like EA has mostly been known to do their stuff around E3, right?
Yeah. Usually they show everything E3 though.
I'm asking because I don't really follow EA that closely except for a few games, so that's why I'm asking.
No, but you hit the nail on the head right there. Usually it's E3 where they go in and they show everything, and they might do more detail down the line in terms of like Gamescom or something like that. But maybe with Anthem coming out, it's kind of like shifted that paradigm. Maybe they're looking to now show more things in different conventions. I just thought it was weird because I could almost guarantee Skate 4 is in development, and I was just hoping that they would say something like that. PvZ is incredibly popular, like when it does come out, you know, and I was just wondering if you guys thought that they are indeed developing these games, and when we could possibly see them. Anybody?
You know, you're talking about Skate 4 still?
Skate 4 and Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 3.
You know, who knows? Well, here's what I like. The one thing that's very clear is they're more about the immediate and the now, not 2 or 3 year roadmap sort of product launch. If you notice, everything is about what's relevant and what's going to be selling, and basically doubling down on what is now. And I want gaming to go more this direction. And I mentioned this before. Now we have more and more people kind of doing it. Hopefully, people can see that, you know, why I want it. You know, and there's plenty of games coming out this year. I mean, I understand like wanting to play Skate 4 and all that sort of stuff, but you know, even through the show, we were like, "Hey, is this in-game engine?" Or "I want to show me gameplay." You know, I mean, like we want to know what we're going to get and not be fooled. And showing things too far out sometimes does that. And I think that's kind of the direction they're going. And maybe they thought about it, but I think maybe they, you know, they kind of pan everything out and realize, this is something better showing off next year. And I think that's more or less what's going on there.
Okay. All right, I got you, man. Like I said, I was just hoping to see that. Overall, I thought, you know, it's a good, I guess you could say it's a good start to E3. It's just funny how when Microsoft, like last year, they positioned themselves on Sunday and all this good stuff. EA will not be outdone. They have to be first. They're like, all right, well, screw it. We'll go Saturday. Here we go. And I don't know. My last question to you guys before we get up out of here, because I got to cook food. I am so hungry right now. What do you guys think? We'll hit Knox first. Knox, is this a good start to E3? Does this have you hyped for what's coming tomorrow and then Monday? What's going on, man?
No, man, definitely, bro. I mean, I think they set a nice tone here, especially ending it the way they did with Anthem. You know, showing us what we wanted to see. So yeah, man, I did think they set the tone. It's gonna be a good E3. I'm excited about it. I'm really excited to see what Microsoft is going to do tomorrow, and hopefully they'll follow in a little bit of what EA did with the, you know, hey, you know what, go get that game today, or go play the demo. You know, and Microsoft is good for doing that as well. So we'll see what happens, but I think they did. I think they set it off right.
Nice. Predator, what do you think, man?
If I had to give them a grade, I'd probably give them a C+. Mainly what saved them is the Anthem gameplay at the end. I think the good thing, one of the other good things they did was drop that on Unravel and like make it, you know, hey, it's available right now. I've already downloaded it. My kid's about to play it here in about 30 minutes. That was cool. They didn't show enough Battlefield footage for me, but I think maybe because of all this other stuff they were showing on stage and all the other people that had on there probably prevented them from showing a lot of Battlefield stuff too. So again, C+. I think they did kind of start it off right. You know, this is the first conference of the E3. The first conference of E3. So, ready for tomorrow.
Oh, hell yeah. Yo, Don, what do you think, man? After this show, is this a good show to kick it off? Or are you excited for the next couple days, man?
I kind of think of this like the pregame, the soft launch of E3, right?
Because soft.
Because EA is not like they're part of E3, but they're not. Like they start before actual E3 does, you know, but they're not, you know, they're on a remote location. So it's interesting. You know, it's not the same as like a platform provider standing on stage where, you know, all mindsets like on a Sony or an Xbox. really kind of a it's a third party. It's a big third party publishing house, but it's a third party publishing house, and so it has diverse titles that are they're split between quite a few things. So it's not gonna feel like a big banger. It's just not gonna. Just a few games are gonna speak out and resonate with individuals.
There's a movement on Twitter to not call these game bangers, by the way, and it's mostly by people across the pond who are like, nah, that kind of references food, but I just had to throw that in there, man.
Yeah, well, they also terms like growler mean totally different things there than it does here as well. So it means like or dagger that means something different in Europe than it does here in the United States. And I know UK Daz is probably chuckling at all those.
And the middle finger is a peace sign.
Yeah. Come on. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I would expect the same thing from this as if Activision was doing the same thing, right? The other big third party publisher out there. I would even see it the same way with Bethesda. They're the same way as well. Like they have diverse games, so like you're just only going to find a certain segment of what they have to show to resonate with you. You have to keep it moving on.
All right, I got you, man. Dark, what do you think? Was this a good way to kick it off? What did you think in general about the conference, man?
I think it was a good, good start. It shows that that the EA, their conference really wasn't that long. I felt like last year's was a lot longer. Maybe it was just because how boring it was. This time around, it wasn't as boring. So I'm pumped for what Microsoft has to show tomorrow. Also whatever Bethesda comes out with too, because they're tomorrow as well. So it's always hype for E3, but I always try to keep my emotions in check, especially since we've been burned before.
Yeah.
Huh?
I was like, Dark gets all emotional.
Well, I try to, yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes I do with when it comes to like Xbox and their conference, I usually get kind of emotional, like, yes, or very.
Wait, I gotta ask you a question. Do your tears freeze since you live in an igloo?
Yes. They do.
One thing we forgot to mention though, they did announce that Star Wars game, the Jedi, whatever.
Yeah,
they did.
They
announced it, but it was like,
and that was it.
It was like it was too. I think it was like Fallen Jedi. Something.
Yeah, it was like less of an announcement than when Nintendo put the Metroid logo up. Like it wasn't even a logo. It was just like in passing. I'm sitting in the audience.
You play as a Jedi.
yeah. It's like they brought up Ella to do it, and it was just like, like I get that. I know he's the one that's very he's the head of Respawn, but like show us like something at least. Don't just announce it, just show us something, like especially if it's coming out next year. Like if it's coming out next year in the fall, like why can't you just show us something?
Let me ask you a question. So as somebody that doesn't like Madden myself, right? Like I don't play football games of any type. I would rather have had more of Madden on stage and talking about what that is, because that's relevant to people buying stuff now, than the name of a title that doesn't even have a logo. Does that make sense? Like, am I wrong in that? Or
at least throw the logo up on the screen or something like that.
Yeah, show us something. Like,
I mean, it was like 5 minutes,
CG
right?
trailer. Who cares a crap? Like it wouldn't have mattered.
Wasn't it like 5 minutes of sitting with him? That's 5 minutes you could have been talking about a product that was coming out this year.
That's what the guy behind him staring through the Don's soul as well
was there for.
Yeah, he's going to look a long time to try to find that thing.
It's true. Don did marry a redhead, so
yeah.
I watched the redhead.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, you know my pain then.
For anybody who watches the show afterwards, there were so many comments about that redhead that I couldn't say, like, that were in the chat. And that's one of the great things about YouTube, is that when somebody goes back and watches this later, they have the chat right there, so they get to see exactly what everybody was saying about what was going on. That was absolutely hilarious. But like I said, guys, I am really hungry. I am really excited for the next couple days for E3. Definitely keep it locked to this channel because we will be doing live reactions. Unfortunately, we won't be doing Ubisoft because me and Ubisoft, we have a love-hate relationship. We each love to hate each other, and especially my YouTube channel. But as far as the other conferences go, hang out with the next podcast, and we are going to be doing the individual outros now. Let's start with our special guest, Nox. Nox, it was a lot of fun, man, having you on here. I hope you're going to be, down to hang out with us tomorrow as well. Why don't you let people know, where they can find you on Twitter, on YouTube as well. Let them know your information so they can get a hold of you, man.
All right, man. Yo, Botman, thank you so much for having me, man. It was awesome to be here with you guys, man. Don, Fred, Dark, it's an honor for me, man, to be honest with you. I follow you guys for a while, so this is awesome to be here, man. And yeah, bro, good look, and you guys can find me on Twitter. You can follow me there at DNox. Here on YouTube at Noximus1 and Nox We Trust. Come watch my dog shit channel, like Next Gen would say. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, show the kids some love, man.
Nice.
I had a blast with you guys, bro.
Nice, brother. I can't wait. I can't wait to do it again, man. Let's go with Dark Optimus. And I gotta say, Dark, before you do your outro, I was really it felt good to hear you get excited about Anthem, man. We heard like it was true excitement for that game coming from you, and it was really awesome to hear. So why don't you let people know where they can get a hold of you, possibly talk about this conference and maybe your predictions going on the next couple of days or whatnot.
Yeah, you guys can find me on Twitter at Dark Optimus. You can also find me on Xbox Live, the same name. Yeah, it was awesome having Nox on tonight. Well, today it's not nighttime, but today it was an absolute blast having him on. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow. I don't know, but I'll try.
Oh, we're gonna have to get somebody to fill in that Otter shoes.
Wait,
if he ain't gonna
be on.
What
time is E3 tomorrow?
It
starts early, but I think Microsoft is at 1. And then Bethesda's later on.
Pacific.
Pacific.
Okay.
So that would be 4 Eastern over here. That's when my day truly starts.
Yep.
Predator, why don't you let people know where they can get a hold of you, man? People in the community, they know that you're a very opinionated gamer and you're not afraid to share your opinions. So hopefully you can get into some great discussions on Twitter and whatnot.
Twitter Predator_HOS and also Xbox Live and PlayStation 4, and of course you guys will catch me here tomorrow on the E3 conference for Microsoft.
Nice. And the Don, you know the deal, man. Let them know.
Oh yeah, the best way to know what I'm doing is follow me on Twitter, which is @TheDon_KTR. I believe right after we close up here, I got an invite to hang out with Dealer and their reactions afterwards, so you can hear the same opinions from me once again. So
that is a theme going on the next couple of days, my brother.
I mean, you're going to hear a lot of the same opinions, but I think people do feed off one another, so you will get slightly different takes on it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting for sure.
Nice. And guys, you know me, you are at my channel right now. Like I said, stay tuned to this channel for other live reactions throughout E3. I will be putting out videos as well once E3 is over, giving my in-depth opinions on announcements that have come down the line. Also follow me on Twitter as well at xbot448, so this way you know when we are going live and you can share the promos with us and everything, just like you are a part of the panel. But guys, have a great day. E3 has started. I hope you guys are excited, and we will see you again real soon.
Night, everyone.
Peace, gentlemen.
Later.
Awesome.
I gotta get that beautiful beam footage. Hold on there.
EA Sports. It's in the game.